Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Silent Table. Session 25 of the Culmination of Avalon. About to commence. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, as I am. Nice day off, nice relaxing. Didn't really do much today. I wasn't stressing myself out with Tarkov. I was just living life on a farm, playing Stardew Valley, off camera. But super great. I'm a little mad because Wonder Draft is bugging out for me, and I kind of want to do some map making, which really sucks. Dungeon Painter screwed me over again today as well. So I am 0 for 2 with my programs that I use from my sessions. So there's going to be a lot of theater of the mind today. And I'm going to do my best to describe what's happening and explain what's going on as best as I can. So hopefully that's okay. Anyway, Cody is going to be a little bit late as he is currently on a job site. So he will be joining us a little bit later. As for that, everybody else is already here. Even Matt is here early, which is super nice. And I'm about to shut off my phone because everybody keeps messaging me. Alright, so let's go ahead and go jump into chat and say hello to everybody.
Anything on Venmo?
Damn
I need a statement from Venmo. Only thing is I need is a statement for this dick. How massive it is.
He's not. He walked away. I don't think he's starting the stream, to be honest.
Good evening, gentlemen.
I don't know.
Oh, never mind.
Hi, Josh.
You were completely wrong, John.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. All right.
So, how was everybody's day today?
Quite well, and yourself?
Everyone's day. Well, my day was fine.
It
I was
okay.
bored as absolute fuck today.
I
Here.
feel you. I feel you.
Why? Because the one website that my company has to use on every single fucking account that we work is undergoing maintenance by a third party, so we have no access to it whatsoever.
Oh.
So you know what I got to do today?
Absolutely. Fucking
Fuck all!
Fuck all.
nothing.
Fuck all.
Just had to sit in my chair and stare at my screen and scratch my ass for
That's
8.5 hours.
You could even play games at your work.
You get paid for that?
I mean,
But
I work from home, so technically, yes, and I did. I played Minecraft all day.
nice.
Is this loud enough?
I
Yeah,
love
that's
Minecraft.
good, Dominic. Thank you.
Is it too loud or is it just right?
No, that's
Just
perfect.
right.
That is perfect.
I feel loud.
No, you are perfect.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Half the time I'm talking, I feel like I'm screaming, so I don't know.
I mean, that's the whole
yeah.
point of broadcasting. You feel like you're screaming, but in reality, people can
You're
barely
not.
hear you.
I know, right?
All right, so, Cody is still minimum 40 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
Good God, where the fuck happened to him today?
He's on a job site right now. He's in.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's gonna
so-
be tired as shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
All right, so but while we
Fuck
wait
him.
for him, who is going to deal with Edon? Everybody has access to his sheet.
I
Aw,
guess I can.
All right, if you want to.
I haven't decided. I haven't piloted anyone.
All right,
Wow.
sounds good. All right, with all the formalities out of the way, let's go ahead and go through our recap.
Okay.
Pretty much last week was a traveling episode. That's honestly all it was. You guys said goodbye to CL.
So sad.
Hello, MILF of the year. Goodbye, MILF of the year.
Yep. You guys said goodbye to CL and made your way down from Phelan into Anselin. Stopped at the capital city of Zafaria, fought a couple of things along the way. And then took some odd jobs in Zafaria to earn some cash.
Woo!
We went hunting
Oh yeah, hunted for woolly rhinos.
and got our
I'm
ass
not
handed
mistaken.
to us. Well, hunting.
Hey, dangerous game, my dude. Dangerous game.
Dangerous
You're right.
game
Oh.
for a day's pay.
Oh yeah, that's the one I wasn't here for.
Yeah,
Whoops.
you almost died.
Yeah.
Don't worry
What?
about it.
Yeah, you almost died. Don't worry about it. I mean, technically, it was you keeping everybody else alive.
That is also true.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, not having a tank will do that.
Yeah.
Wait. We don't have a tank. What?
Nope.
Yeah, no. Who do you think Usk was?
Usk was the tank. You guys don't have one right now.
The tank is me.
What happened to us
The
exactly?
healer. Kidnapped.
Usk was kidnapped.
Yeah, because Brady has,
Got problems.
job now.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we are going to then pick up as you guys are entering, or as you guys are waking up the next day within the
weren't
port
they
city
doing-
of Cyrodiil.
Wasn't the whole grave thing going on, or?
I figured we can do that the next
Alright.
day because you guys
Yeah.
got there late, spent the night, and you guys got to find a ship to Zidon in order to get to Nauzu's territory and get to the first page Grand Library.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but that sounds like an evolved form of Rhydon. It's funny.
All right,
Aw,
So-
lost my 100 followers.
we begin at the port city of Cyrodiil. Actually have to go grab all of your tokens. Which kind of sucks because Cody was going to be following Dave.
I know. I was
Yep.
just thinking about that too. And I want to RP for Cody.
Yeah.
We could always,
I think Cody said that he would just watch from a distance and not intervene, though. So, memory serves correct.
I don't think he actually determined if he was going to interact
Well,
or not.
I remember when we were talking off stream. I feel like he said something along those lines.
Well, if you guys want to, somebody else can go after him.
And go after who now?
Or somebody else can go after Rose.
I'll do it.
Or
Fuck
hell, everybody can go after her.
I'm gonna let it have a moment.
it.
All right, well, Zorloff is making his way to go follow Rose. So while Rose and Zorloff are on their way to go do what Rose wanted to do, what's everybody else doing here in the city?
I'm more to secure his passage.
Remind me, I kind of spaced out for the last 30 seconds. What city are we in?
Cyrodiil. You guys are in
Cyrodiil.
a port town that's going to be heading south to go to the first page Grand Library.
I'm
and
gonna explore the
they
city.
hate me.
Why do they hate you? What did you do?
Cyrodiilian girls, they're undeniable. Daisy,
Uh-oh.
dukes, and armor on top.
Oh,
Thank
Lord.
you. Thank you, John. I'm gonna go secure his passage to the library.
All right. Edithil is probably going to go play some music.
And get his money to secure his passage to the library. Is this just full seaport, not airport too?
No, just Seaport.
Okay.
The main airport was back in Zafaria.
Yeah, but I think we decided boats because they're cheaper.
Correct.
Either that or to raise some gold. I could Either that or to raise some gold. I could either sell some scrolls that I made, or we could go hunting for quests.
I don't think
Just
we're
saying.
that desperate for money currently.
Well, according to your time passages, you guys currently have 50 days to reach Rudania for the Tournament of Strength.
And our current path is
37.
Yeah, so we only got like 3 spare days, and I want to spend at least 2 days at the library. So we really only have 2.
All right, so for the sake of the
Your
argument,
math's a little off on that, Matt, but
yeah, for the sake of argument, we're going to go ahead and say that Drac and Gil are going together.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and make Anathil's rolls real quick. Earn some cash. 26. Oh,
the
bless you.
most
Holy
bless
hell.
you.
delicious alcoholic drink that I have ever.
I thought you were calling
Have
his
a
sneeze
ch-
delicious for a second. I was very concerned with your mental health.
I mean, we should always be concerned about Dave's mental health.
All right, so Anathil has made a whopping 79 gold.
Germany.
Yeah.
I drink absinthe for fun.
Are you
What?
okay?
I don't think he knows what that is, Dave.
I know what
No, I
absinthe
don't.
is.
I know what absinthe
Oh.
is.
I
Alright,
drink
Jim
that
Jom.
shit for fun.
Yes.
Jim Jom, give me a
don't know
luck
what that
roll to
means.
see if you encounter anything interesting in the city.
This can only go so well. This is one of the few times where I'm actually hoping for a low roll. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yes!
I mean, a 20 is pretty low, but not as bad as it can get.
Yeah, I've seen far worse.
It's perfect.
All right, we'll come back to Germany.
Oh no.
We're going to come back to Germany real fast, because I got to go grab something.
Okay.
Oh no.
You done fucked up, son.
More than likely.
You just got mugged.
Or beaten. Or stabbed
Or
in the heart.
both.
Or dead.
No, I mean, Josh would just kill you in a back alley.
I mean, I
Bertrand
absolutely
Bell me.
could.
Don't
if I
Bertrand
wanted
Bell
to.
me.
How
Don't
many?
Bertrand Bell me.
Bertrand Pellet. Also,
Uh.
fucking reference, Jom.
Okay,
That was quick.
Matt, as you're looking through passages on the seaports, you of course happen to look up on the board and see, oh, there's a port heading north, there's a port headed all the way back to the Shadowlands, and there's even a much longer journey that leads all the way to the ports that are on the continent with the Wildlands. The best one that you're able to find for a passage for your group size is going to run 56 gold per person.
Okay. Are there any? Let's see here. Is there a board nearby?
Yeah, I mean, you're staring at one.
Oh, am I? Okay, my bad. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure I was staring at a job board or a ship
No,
board.
there's the main board right there. Like the dock master is like a few feet down to your right.
Are there any jobs going the direction we want that need protection?
No, there are no escort missions, unfortunately.
Pity. All right. Find the cheapest boat and take it.
All right. So you walk up to the shipmaster or the dock master. Really like preppy, upstanding guy. Nice feathered hat. Dressed kind of nicely, like Victorian England almost. And documents in his hand, and he goes, "How can I help you, sir?"
Good day, good sir. It's a guy or girl. I can't.
It's a male. It looks
Okay.
male elf.
Good day, good sir. Good day, good sir. I was wondering if I assume I take the flyer or whatever it was.
Yeah.
The ship, when is it leaving? Tomorrow morning, I assume, or?
Indeed. It's going to be leaving a little bit later tomorrow afternoon, about 2 o'clock.
All right. I was wondering if we could secure passage upon this vessel here.
Of course. How many of you are going to be traveling on the ship?
6 total.
6 total.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's going to be cutting the capacity quite low there.
Venturing parties, we must have all of our bases settled now.
Ah, that is true. Very true. Very well. Do you have the payments upstanding?
I do not believe I have them on me. I must go collect everyone's pay, but
Very well.
I will be back within it with a short time.
Very well. Just keep in mind, though, don't delay.
First come, first serve. I'm well aware.
Indeed.
Oh, I appreciate. What is your name, by the way? I never caught that.
Sven.
Stead?
Sven.
Sven. Oh, pleasure to meet you, Sven. My name is Gil, and this is my associate, Edon. He just, raises his hand.
It's a pleasure to meet you both. Hope to see you soon.
Well, I do too. And Gil's gonna go walk over to, so 6 people, 56 each, right, Josh?
Yes, 6 people at 56 gold each.
Hello, calculator app. Thy name is Heaven.
Let's see. I am
336.
trying to find my current gold. Oh.
No, we're gonna have to probably go to Anethil for this.
Oh shit. I only have 24 JP.
You're fine. You don't need the pay. We'll use Anethil's fucking coffers of endlessness, or the party fund even.
Yeah, you guys have a party fund.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I did not know that. When did y'all set that up?
In Anethil's bag of holding. You guys have 3,300 gold.
Oh, wow. Hey, wait, I wonder, what would happen if we put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding inside a bag of holding?
No. Terrible idea. They explode in a black
Never
hole.
wanted,
Bag of holding.
That's like asking what would happen if you put a TARDIS inside a TARDIS inside a TARDIS.
Can we just
inside
appreciate
a TARDIS.
that everyone who knew the answer was immediately
Immediately panicking.
no.
I don't know the answer to this question.
It basically rips a hole in the space-time continuum and kills everything.
All right, so Gil
Incorrect.
I'm gonna do it.
and Edon are gonna go hunt down Anethil and
It
get the money.
actually only takes everything within a 10-foot radius and scatters it amongst the astral plane.
Which is not fun.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright. So, meanwhile, while all of this is going on, Rose is slowly making her way through the city and such, keeping her head down and such. And Zorloff, you're trailing behind her. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay, let's see.
Unless if you're not being sneaky about it.
I am not.
Okay. So, Rose, you are on your way to go do what you wanted to do, but you notice that you are being followed by Zorloff. Do you say anything?
Alright. I do not say anything.
Okay. So, as you guys are making your way, Zorloff, you end up following
However-
Rose. Go ahead. Okay. I need a perception roll from you, Ryan.
Okay, let's see. That's just a D20, right?
It's underneath your skills, under perception.
Okay. Let's see. Additional spells.
On your main page.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, main page. Yeah. Thank you. Perception. You said.
Yep. It's third paragraph down, second option.
Oh, here we go. Perception.
And you lost her. And you lost her. seeing as her being small, she fits pretty well within the crowd, and you end up losing her within the main part of the city.
And and Zorloff is um Zorloff is frantically looking for like a child looking for for a mother. Rose, where'd you go? Darn it.
Dave, I'm assuming you just keep going.
Yep.
All right.
And he goes out to find her. I guess.
All right. So after losing Zorloff within the crowd, you make your way outside of the main part of the city, more towards the rural district of the city itself. You start making your way up the path that's most familiar to you. Kind of sends a little chill down your spine. It's been a very long time since you've been here. And eventually, you make your way up the path and through the trees and such. You happen to see what once was your childhood home, still laying in ruin. However, what's odd is that there are 3 people standing in front of your house, talking amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, new background. Cool.
At the moment, Dave, none of them spot you. They all have their backs turned towards you, and they're just talking amongst each other. One of them appears to be a half orc, and then the other 2 appear to be human in nature. One of them appears to be holding like a pamphlet or a book that's writing in it and talking to these other 2. The one in the middle is like waving her hands around as if like demonstrating like a visual or something. So what do you do?
Listen in on what they're saying.
Okay. Give me a perception roll. Nice. Perfect time for a nat 20. So, the one in front, you eventually hear that it is a female voice. And you can hear her talking to this other one and saying, we can have all of this land cleared by the mages and such, even though we would have to hire, of course, a higher-end mage in order to don whatever happened here. The guy with the pamphlet is asking questions as like, so is this land, corrupted? Is it cursed? Or what's going on with it? And she picks up what appears to be, she picks up the dirt, and unlike the rest of the natural land, it is black, like pitch black. And as some of it falls from her hand, it almost evaporates into a dark black smoke. She says, well, at the moment, our local mages are unable to discern what kind of curse or corruption that this is, but we sent out a letter to Verrucht to see if anybody would be able to fix what happened here. And hopefully by then we will be able to get this land up for sale again. You keep listening? Or
At that, I'm going to turn down the pathway towards the small pond that's just down the way and where the graves are.
Okay. Are you being stealthy about it, or?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. So eventually, you make your way down the path and start making your way around the right side of the house. And at this point, the half orc standing guard calls out to you, and he says, "Hey, hold it right there. Who are you?"
For the most part, I'm ignoring him.
All right, you're gonna hear call outs from the other two as well. They're going to say, "Excuse me, little girl. This is contaminated land. Civilians are not supposed to be here."
Um, let me see.
Like, do you turn and face them at all, Dave?
If they're going to be yelling at me, then yes.
What a mess.
Okay. So as you turn to this group, you suddenly see the face of the gentleman with the book almost drop instantly.
The girl.
And I'm just going to scowl at them.
The gentleman with the book is going to shut it and say, "You, what are you doing back here?" The other two are going to look at the gentleman curiously and says, "Who is she?" He's going to take a step closer to you. And he's going to say, "She is the reason why that this land is the way it is. She is the daughter of the two that lived here. And if I'm not mistaken, she's not even supposed to be here in this city anymore." So go on, out with it.
If you must know, I came to tend to the graves of my family. Just so happens the route I was traveling took me through here.
Still doesn't explain to why you're here in the city, tending to the graves of your family. They're shallow graves. They're not even properly buried there.
Because you wouldn't allow it. You and your people.
The half-orc is going to lean down and he's going to say, "Boss, if you want me to, I can get rid of her." Dave, go ahead and make me a diplomacy check. So the older gentleman is about to shout at you again, the lady steps forward and puts her hand on his shoulder and she says, "So that means that you must be Rosalie, correct?"
That I am.
Well, I don't see a reason why she couldn't pay tributes to her family, if only for a few moments. The older gentleman is going to look back at her and say, "She is not supposed to be here. If it weren't for her, this house would still be standing, and we wouldn't be having to deal with this mess." She's just going to tap him on the shoulder and say, "Let me handle this. If you want to, go ahead and survey the other side of the house. Get as much information and sketches as you have to." He's gonna look at her, then look back at Rose, like, deeply scowl at her, scoff, and then he's gonna stomp away. She's gonna look up at the orc and say, "You better go with him." "Are you sure?" "I'll be okay." And the orc is not even gonna look at Rose and walk away as well. So, Dave, she's gonna actually come up to you and say, "Would you be against me joining you?"
No, I would not, seeing as you're far better mannered than those two.
Yeah, well, the minds of businessmen these days, rather clouded. You guys slowly make your way to the site of where your parents are buried. It's gonna go ahead and drop you guys here so that way we know who's talking.
Okay.
So now, on the right side of the house is a small stone path that leads up to a small pond that is surrounded by much larger rocks. And in front of the pond resides two almost handcrafted tombstones and two graves that still look relatively fresh, shallow even, with the dirt on an incline where the bodies were buried. And grass is starting to slowly, reclaim it and such, but not quite, since it's really not been that long. Dave, what do you do?
That's when I would take out the bucket, soap, and sponge that I bought at the last town over, and
Clean them up?
begin cleaning up the tombstones.
The woman is going to stand there and watch you do this, and you glance at her every now and then, and you can see a face of sorrow on her. And she crosses her arms and she says, the lord of this land is wanting to reclaim this damaged property."
So I gathered from your conversations.
But problem is, with the cursed land and such, it's kind of difficult to sell something like that.
I would imagine it would be. Unless they know the true horror of what happened there. No one will buy this land.
Well, once we hear back from Varrooked, hopefully we would be able to quell the curse. But we were mostly trying to decide what we were going to do with, you know, and she gestures towards the graves.
They were guards once, you know.
I've heard stories of their deeds around here. Shame I never got to meet them.
I knew them not long.
Let me ask you, Rose. How do you want your parents to be buried? Where do you want them to be buried? Well, I understand that you did this out of your own heart. They were servants of the town, after all. They deserve something proper compared to what the others were saying to do with them.
I want nothing more than for them to be buried amongst the rest of my family. Grandfather was a great war hero. He's in the town's main cemetery. Warrior in the Demon Wars.
Speak up, Dave.
Sorry. I would want nothing more than for them to be buried within the town cemetery with Grandfather. He was a great war hero, served during the Demon Wars. I carry his scythe with me to this day.
Main cemetery next to your grandfather?
Yes, that's where I'd want them to be.
She lets out a sigh. While I won't be able to get them directly next to your grandfather,
bag for our travels across the way to the library.
Ooh, 336 for the 6 of us?
It's 56 for each of us. That was the cheapest ship I could find.
Ooh, that's a lot for a 5-day journey.
I know. Well, when you think about it, that breaks down to almost 11 gold a day.
True. Alright, yeah.
Which-
Go ahead, take it if you want.
Right? And I'm going to take 336 from the party loot and be like, Edon, do some dancey things. Hype up the show, why don't you? And I'm just going to walk back to the port. Dance, monkey, dance.
Oh.
And then I'm just going to head back to the harbor master, Sven.
And you pay for your passage now.
Mm-hmm. What ship should I be looking for?
He points over to about a medium-sized ship almost. About 3 masts. It's, it's just a generic transport ship, honestly.
All right, sounds good. I make note of that. Well, thank you very much for your help today, Sven. I thoroughly do appreciate it.
You as well,
Back.
Mr. Gill.
Please. You have a lovely day. And Gil's gonna wander back off to where he found Anathil.
Alright, so
I'm back. What I miss?
you guys have passage now.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I got us whoops, wrong button. Though we haven't found a place to. I mean, we could just stay in the same inn we stayed last night.
Yeah.
But doesn't leave till tomorrow afternoon. And
Yeah.
I would tell Anathil that. The ship's name is Janai.
Jenai.
Janai. The ship's name is Jenny. It's leaving somewhere around tomorrow afternoon, so we should try to be around the docks probably about 11:30 noonish. I'm not really sure when in the afternoon they're leaving, but
I like it how your accent is going in and out. We have to be by the docks.
Yeah, no, it's one of the Matt's exhausted, not to mention halfway through a couple libations.
Fair enough.
So we must go. We should be about there nearest noon, but not too early, I feel.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Let's be. Have you seen Jean, Zorloff, or Rose? I haven't seen Rose since we actually entered the city.
He's talking to you guys.
I'm technically talking to Anathil because I only have Edon.
Oh, he's talking to Anathil. Never mind. She just
'Cause I
like
don't know what everyone
she
else
just
is.
shakes her head. No, I haven't seen anybody really. Just everybody here.
Well, I guess then it's time to begin a goose chase. Have fun. Keep playing. I'll see if I can find everyone and let them know the plan. Or I can just wait till tonight, in honesty.
I mean, it's not
What if
really. I mean, it's not really that hard to find me. So
That's true. Well, if anyone needs me, I think I'm just gonna sit in the inn and read my book. And Gil's just gonna wander off. Edon is gonna look at Anathil, look at Gil, and look at all the people around him, and then hide on the outskirts of Anathil's performance, waiting for some easy pickings.
no, fair enough.
It is a Edon move, in my opinion.
Yes, it is. All right. Meanwhile, all this is happening. Jean,
Jean de Rayo.
Yes?
you happen to be just wandering down the street and such. You happen to turn down this one street. Not many people are through that are coming by there. Some of them are just talking on the side and such. You're walking. Enjoying the day. And then make me a quick reflex save.
Oh, great. I can't find reflex. Hold on. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is my reflex? Oh. That's not good. For how decently high that fucking bonus is, that's a really low roll.
Yeah, that is. That's an 11 on the die. It's not that bad.
It could be better. But,
It could be better.
But then again, to be fair, it could also be worse too. It could also be a nat 1.
True.
And you could get your skull smashed in by a piano.
So, Jean, as you are
It's not a piano, is it?
as you were walking down this road, you suddenly hear the sounds of what appears to be heavy metal getting louder and louder, stomping and it's like stomping
What
towards
band?
you.
Oh.
Then you look to the right, and then suddenly you dodge out of the way fast enough as there is what appears to be a metal warforged being chased down the street by another gentleman in almost pirate-esque gear.
Uncle?
Okay, so
Oh,
I have
okay.
so I have a question for the DM real quick.
Sure.
What is a warforged?
A warforged is a magically enchanted, or it's like a magically powered humanoid metal man.
Oh, so it's like the Iron Giant. That's so cool.
How tall is this thing?
The warforged is about 5'10".
Oh.
Oh wow.
5'10". He appears to be wearing like a utility belt. He has like a big scarf on around his neck, and he has a sword strapped to his back as well.
A what?
I'm Superman.
So he runs out of the alleyway as this other guy is over here shouting and like flailing his arms. He's like, "Stop that man! Stop him!"
Am I in any range to do anything to this Warforged?
He is running away very quickly. So if you want to do something to help him out, go for it.
How far is he? If you could give me an estimate.
He is about 15, 20 feet away right now.
I'm gonna try to daze him.
Daze.
How?
Alright.
Just make him lag for a sec.
I probably should have looked up the construct ruling. Beforehand.
Just gonna make him refrag his hard drive for a sec.
That's...
But also, while I'm casting this, I'm kind of starting to strut towards the Warforged and beginning to go into a quicker run.
Alright, so,
jog.
Matt, Jomini, as you go ahead and cast your spell, you know it hits him, but he just looks back behind him, and then he keeps running. He appears to have not been affected by it.
Okay, I'm gonna continue running. Is the other guy catching up?
Yeah, he's pretty much on your tail right now.
Okay, backstory to this chase, please.
That man, he's a wanted man. Just catch him, subdue him, or something.
I don't think he's a man, but I'll try. I'm gonna just try to catch up to him.
I'm sorry, were you being speciest?
Specious?
Oh, God, I was.
Specious, yeah, that word.
I'm a racist. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how dare you? You never know. He could be a heavily modified human.
Now, did it seem like he resisted the daze or just not affected, period?
He was not affected, period.
Okay. I ahead of him, I'm just gonna keep casting prestidigitation and just making items to try to trip him with.
All right. So as you guys are running down the main street, suddenly you can see him stomp on his right foot, causing the ground to kick up underneath him, and he makes a sharp left turn. Roll me an acrobatics check.
A left turn?
Yeah.
Acrobatics check.
Down almost an alleyway.
I think I have good. Yes, I have good acrobatics. Fuck me, dude.
15.
Wow.
Oh, but you do make it in time. You
Nice.
see him plant his foot and make a sharp left turn, and you follow that exact same path. Plant your foot into that divot, right into it. The guy behind you also manages to get through with it. So now you guys are in about a 10-foot wide alleyway, and he's running.
I'm gonna start slowly grabbing my revolver. While I'm not gonna pull it out yet. I'm just gonna keep running while holding it. Please stop. I don't know what's happening, but please stop. I don't want to have to do this.
Okay. Suddenly, Jomini, you hear a gunshot go off behind you.
Ah, fuck. He shot him.
Just bang, and you hear the bullet whiz past you, and it makes contact with his left shoulder. He stumbles for a little bit. You guys gain a little bit of ground, but he's still going.
If you could do this at least for me, shoot him in the legs. I'm gonna pull out my revolver and I'm gonna shoot him in the knee.
You're going for a knee shot. Go. All right.
This is with the negatives and stuff from called shot, right?
This is called shot. Yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna use my patron pact for that +2 profane. I think it's +2 profane.
Nice.
+2 profane.
All right. So this is going to be a regular attack because a leg shot is only a -2.
And then I'm gonna add a +1 to my attack instead of damage.
Okay. Go for it.
Revolver shot.
Bang. 15. You are not going to hit his touch.
Damn, that's some good touch. Does this add a +1? 16?
Yeah, 16 is not going to hit him.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Yeah, your shot goes off and you hear the bullet ricochet off the stone. And he is then going to reach out, grab one of the light poles that are on the corner, swing around, and he's going to the right now. Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay, before I do this, I have a question.
Sure.
Is there any form of scaffolding or anything that would allow me to get to higher ground and keep on following him with the higher ground?
You could try and start climbing a building.
Would it would slow me down to do that, wouldn't it?
It will slow you down a little bit, yes.
I'm trying to find a route that will make it quick. I'm just gonna keep chasing him until I find a good route. Ugh, dude,
Ooh,
such a good
yeah.
fucking bonus. Are
12.
you kidding me?
Yeah, no, as you try and do the same thing he did, your hand almost slips a little. Your hand slips a little bit, and you stumble and lose a little bit of ground on him. Unfortunately, the guy does the exact same thing. Now I need you to make me a perception check because he is going to try and hide within the crowd.
Oh my god, dude, I'm rolling so bad.
All right. Well, luckily for you, you guys, it's very easy to see the shining metal off of the sunlight.
I'm just gonna keep booking it towards him with the intent to tackle him down, really.
All right. Soon you suddenly see him dip down into another alleyway. And then as you turn the corner, following him in this alleyway, you see him with his sword out. He's like knocking over a bunch of boxes and stuff. Go ahead and make me another acrobatics.
Is there anything above or beyond him that he's running towards or is under that seems not too stable that I can knock down with a shot?
Perception roll.
I'm just thinking about all the ways that I could stop him in my ability. God damn it.
Way down the alleyway, you can see what appears to be a sign that is hanging over between the two buildings, but it appears to be only held on by a chain, which is a very small target for you to hit at this distance.
So,
So is that 24 for the...
acrobatics and then 16 for perception.
Okay. So 24, yeah, you managed to vault yourself over all the boxes and stuff that he's knocking down. Unfortunately, you hear the sound of a body impacting stone behind you, and as the pirate guy shouts, "Damn it!" And he is out of the chase.
Oh no. Okay.
He nat one. He is out.
Shit. Okay. How far away is this sign, you would say?
It's about 60 feet in front of you.
Oh, fucking easy shot. Let me just confirm some shit real quick before I say anything. Okay. So I'm gonna take a shot at the chain that's holding the sign up, and the specific timing to where it can either block him or hit him or just knock him down in some way. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it, honestly.
All right, go ahead and
This
make the attack.
Still at the Arcana pool +1, by the way.
Okay.
Oh,
22. Yeah, I will certainly say that a 22, you can blow out a chain from that distance. Make me a quick reflex save.
reflex save. This man's throwing something at me. Oh.
Oh yeah, I was going to allow you to make a reflex to like fan the hammer to get that second shot off for a chance to knock down the sign.
Ooh.
But no, unfortunately, your gun is now jammed, malfunctioning.
Quick clear.
All right, I forgot you had that.
I love that so much. Just for reference. Oh wait.
Ooh.
That just takes a standard action. That's okay. That's fine.
Okay, so as you are exiting this alleyway, the Warforged is like about to make another turn, but you see that the path in front of you now isn't stone, it's gravel. As he tries to plant his foot again, he slides.
Oh no, he low-sighted. Is he still walking or is he slipping and falling?
Well, he slipped and fell.
Shit, I'm gonna just try to jump on him.
All right, make me a grapple move, a CMB. Yeah, you got him.
Fuck.
Nice.
Listen, I'm just gonna hold him down and be like, okay, hold on. I know I shot you in the knee, or tried to.
You're just gonna feel him struggling, and you're gonna hear him talk, and he's going to say, "Let go."
I just want to talk. We can go somewhere private to hide from the guy that was chasing you earlier. I just want to understand what's happening.
You friendly?
I could be. That all depends on what you do now, friend.
Give me a diplomacy roll.
I can't wait for this. Can't wait. I knew it.
Oh, the dice just fucking hate you today, Jomini.
3 on the dime.
God damn it.
Let's
That
see.
Adventures of Jim Jom.
Let's see. So, Jomini, at the current moment in time, you are in control of the grapple.
I hit my desk. I what?
You are now in control of the grapple. He is struggling to get out. You are in the middle of the street, in the middle of the city.
Do I?
And you're
Yeah,
starting
you
to
don't
you're starting to get attention.
Listen, there's people around us who I don't know that the identity's off. I don't really want the eyes on me, and I'm sure you don't want the eyes on you either. You can either help me help you, or I'll let them take care of you. And I'll let the pirate guy catch up.
That's an intimidate check if I've ever heard it.
I hit my hand really hard. Ow.
Dumbass.
Listen.
Nobody, are you trained in Intimidate? You should be. You are. Give me an
Yes, I am.
intimidation roll.
Oh my god, dude. What is that bonus?
Give me an intimidation roll. Oh yeah, there we go, baby. All right. So eventually he calms down and he's like, "Fine," and he stops struggling.
I'm gonna get off of him slowly, and I'm gonna give him my left hand, just for that little extra
Oh, nice.
bit of a, I'll help you up, bud. But metal.
He's gonna the Warforged is going to stare at your arm and like tilt his head curiously and say, "You are part forged."
It's a very short story that I don't feel like sharing at the moment, but yes. Now, would you care to come with me to somewhere a little more low key?
I agree.
Alright. First off, I'm gonna pull the hat that I bought whenever the fuck I bought it out of my backpack. Put this on.
Is it a cowboy hat?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. He's gonna take it, like look at it, almost examining it, and then place it on his head upside down.
It doesn't matter. Just follow me, and I'm gonna try to find the most discreet alleyway that I can find.
Okay. You lead him down an alleyway. You know, luckily, nobody calls the guards. You are now alone with the Warforged fellow.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna put my hand on against the wall and just keel over for a sec. Jesus fuck, you really gave me a run through my money there. Sorry, who's Jesus? Anyways. So I just explain, why was that man chasing you?
I do not know.
Is he lying?
Give me a sense motive roll.
Can Warforged lie? That's a dumb question. Bless you.
Nope, he is definitely hiding something.
Okay. I'll ask again. Is it best if you hide from him?
I was told to escape.
Told? Who told you?
More of my kind.
Oh shit.
We were held in a room. There was a commotion. Then, few of us got out. Others were killed.
Just today?
Several days ago, we were in
You
motion
just-
for transport. Location unknown.
I'm gonna think in my head. Wait, hold on. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah.
Did Gil ever explain to us what he saw with the Warforged at his parents' place?
I mean, no, I never told anyone about that explicitly, I think. No.
Okay.
But that was never I think it was confirmed to us. But we all saw I saw Warforged in my parents' place, right, Josh? Or I was told about it.
Yes, you were told that there was a man, like mostly made of metal.
Yeah, but we all saw the King of Chaos, top hat, bowler brim, metal man, basically.
This guy.
Yeah, if you go over the images, John.
I just put
Yeah.
it over their tokens. This guy.
Okay, yeah. But we all saw that guy.
That's a
I saw-
steampunk ass motherfucker right there.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
It's cool you.
Was there any reason why you were why your friends were hunted?
He just stares at you for a minute, not saying anything until he eventually says, "We were mentioned for transport." Task unknown. Then, I started feeling things. I do not know where I am, what I am doing, or where I am going.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
I'm sorry.
All I know is
Could
I must kill.
Could you elaborate on those feelings if you don't mind?
Warforged are not programmed to lie, and I lied to you.
I know.
Warforged are meant to obey orders, and I did not stop when you called to halt.
Do you feel you're malfunctioning?
I do not know if it is malfunction.
Can I sense motive that?
You can tell he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Like, you don't need to roll for that one. He is telling you the truth.
So, what was your plan? Now?
I am still calculating plan. Many possibilities. Free thinking is very taxing.
You're telling me, huh? Okay. I'm gonna look around. Is there anyone watching us?
No,
Do I hear the footsteps of that man?
no.
Alright. Well, do you want help finding your friends? Or at least to understand your situation better?
My friends told me to leave. There must be purpose in it.
You don't know where you came from, right?
I could trace back my memory to where I was coming from, but it is very far from here.
Do you know the name of the location?
Wait a moment. Location of Qatar.
How far is Qatar from here?
We just came from there, didn't we? Oh, fuck.
Wow. Did you come here on foot?
I have been running for quite some time. Warforges need not eat, sleep, or drink.
I'm sorry.
Jomini, what are you gonna do?
Sorry, that was a mental flashbang.
Hey, it's Cody.
Hi, Cody.
Hello,
Hi,
Cody.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Nobody's making a
alright,
friend.
dude.
So,
And
do
you missed
not,
the entire Rosalie scene.
do you not need like a charge or batteries or anything like that?
He shakes
Is he
his head.
solar powered?
He shakes his head. No, I am charged by the natural magic of Avalon.
I'm not even gonna lie, that's pretty fucking impressive. Alright, well, listen, I have a proposition. I can bring you to my troop of friends in a private area, and we can try to figure out how to help you from there, because that's a lot of information to take in, despite how little you've given.
I apologize for any inconvenience.
I know it's not your fault, mate. You're good. But
I
Exactly.
understand flesh beings have names. What is your name?
you can call me Jean. Any... What should I call you?
I
If
do
you
not
any
have a name.
designation?
24601.
Name him Clank.
Do you have a
No.
designation?
No.
I was kidding.
What was your question?
Do you have a designation?
I do not have a designation.
Well,
Would your friends give me name?
just between you and me for the time being until we figure that one out. I'm just gonna call you Ranger because the hat just seems fitting. Honestly, I'm gonna let you keep that. It just fits too well.
Understood.
For the time being, just go by Ranger while you're with me until we get to my troop. All right?
Confirmed.
Now, time to figure out how to get back over there without making eyes. Are you good at stealthing?
I am made of metal. Logic states that I am not good at sneaking.
Clank, clank, clank,
Got you
clank,
there.
clank, clank.
Quite honestly, a very dumb question. Regardless, just follow what I do. Stay low, and I'm gonna try to low key my way back to the last place that I know my troop was at.
I can imagine, like, when you tell him to stay low, you can, like, see his torso shrink down, but his legs stay where they are.
You know, I appreciate your concern for literacy, but that's
He's
not
an
what
A
I
for
meant.
effort in my book.
I want to keep him as a friend.
His name is Ranger. I'm gonna make him mine.
Alright.
I will call him Clank. I will
I'm gonna
hug
try
him
to.
and love
I'm gonna try to
him.
sneakily, or not sneakily, but just out of
If you walk with confidence, no one will question you.
inconspicuously walk back towards my troop, while avoiding the route that the other guy might be taking.
So instead of making a friend, you made a pet. Cool.
19 on the
Yes,
die.
I'm
You
a
guys
pet.
get there safely.
Amazing.
Alright, so a few hours go by. Everybody starts meeting back up. You guys are standing outside of the inn. Rose eventually does come back. Anethil, Drac, Gil eventually go out and find Zorloff. And you're all just standing, meeting in front of the inn. Just questioning, like, where did Jean go?
Just comes back drenched in sweat with a
Did-
big ass dude next to
No,
him.
no, one second. So just sitting at the table. So we have everyone back now. Did we? Who we miss? Oh, Jean. Oh, did we lose him again? Whose turn was it to watch Jean?
I was earning passage money.
Yes,
Was it-
and I was getting the passage.
I was trying to find Rose.
Out of curiosity, does Rose know I was following her?
We kind of scrapped
We
that.
we
I
kind
mean,
of we kind of
we
retconned
okay.
We
that.
could absolutely say you were still following her if you want us to, Cody.
What was I doing at that point then?
I kind of just dragged you along with me to go find passage, and I made you dance like a monkey for Anethil's performance.
Okay, then that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
Hey, I told Josh you were around the edge of the audience pilfering pockets.
Give me a sleight of hand, Cody.
Come on.
Ooh. 14. Not bad. You make 27 gold.
Not bad.
You paid for half of your own personal passage. Not really though.
How much? 27?
27. All right. So as you guys are gathered around the inn, suddenly you guys do happen to catch Jean coming out of the crowd. But
Catch
this
you
time
second
he's
class.
being followed by a being made out of pure metal.
Let's see.
I'm gonna nonchalantly sit at the table, pull a chair next to me for Mr. Ranger Man, and just
Gil-
sit.
Gil's gonna do that thing of like closing his book dramatically and just look at him. Now, Jean, is there something you wish to tell us?
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jean, don't make me
So-
make Anethil put you to sleep.
there's a big
You
metal
can do that.
monster.
You can do that. You'll do that for me? Anyways.
Well, now I'm gonna make sure you get insomnia.
So is this your mother?
Honestly, I don't know. But
Because we all know who Daddy is.
I went on a walk. And then the walk went on me. And then...
Seemed like a very enthusiastic walk.
It was a very enthusiastic... I can't feel my legs, NFL.
What did we say about bringing back strays?
What
There's
kind of-
something here. I don't want to talk about it out here,
Okay.
but there's something that might be of interest to us. Maybe,
Shall we get a room and
Alright. Yeah.
perhaps. Also, for the sake of introductions, Ranger, this is my troop. This is Ranger. We're known as the Dream Catchers, and we catch dreams.
more like we're adventurers under that title?
So, let me get this straight. You... Am I, like, muted or something?
No, you're
No,
we
no,
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
we're just waiting for you to finish what you're saying.
Okay. 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 So let me get this straight. You went for a walk, and you brought this... Knocks on him. Metal monster thing?
Go ahead and
What
make me
is
knowledge
it?
history rolls.
First of all, he's called a Warforged.
Or
His name is
somebody can just go ahead and say it.
Ranger. Temporarily Ranger until we figure out his designation, or if Ranger sticks, whatever. But
Matt, that's so on
Agreed.
point for you. God damn it.
yeah, he agreed to come with me so long as he'll explain to us, or try to explain to us what he explained to me to you, all, and then figure out what that is.
Oh, poor
all about.
Anathil.
Yeah.
So, You're...
It doesn't pertain to music.
Yeah, that's true. Anathil
Um,
still beat me in most other things dealing with history.
Do, do you still want me to make that knowledge history roll?
Yeah, go ahead if you want
Okay.
to.
Okay,
God
so...
damn it, Dave.
Okay, so, alright, so... He's made of... I want to say, well, actually, wait, that can wait till the... Knowledge history roll, where is it?
Right below knowledge geography and right above knowledge local.
Okay. Let me get my character sheet real quick.
God. Fucking damn it, Dave.
Okay, so
That wasn't even a crit.
Apparently, you would have beat me by one with a crit.
Let's see, knowledge history. Boom.
Which is ridiculous. Alright, there we go.
Okay, actually, this makes sense. Zorloff has not ever seen one of these things before.
Zorloff
Neither has Anathil. Cody, this is also a little strange to you.
But to the two most worldly members of the party.
This is throwing me off a little bit. I didn't think John was going to be the first one to bring a man to the party.
I hate you.
So,
If
this-
anything, I thought it would have been Gil.
That was such a double layered joke. Jesus fucking
So-
Christ.
so this, so...
Gil's gonna just look at you.
Hey, Ryan, go
Oh.
ahead.
Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. So this looks at him, looks at Talia's giant is made of what I can assume to be iron.
Yes, he is made of iron. And he's only about 5'10".
And he smiles. So I guess you could say he's the Iron Giant?
Bit of a stretch there, bud, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. Well, he seems nice. Had a lovely
Okay, so
conversation.
out of character, I just wanted an excuse to name drop one of my favorite movies.
Fair
I,
enough.
It's a
No
great
one's
fucking
arguing
movie.
with it. No one's arguing.
I am still pissed off that that didn't get a sequel.
Same.
Aren't we all?
I know, it's like they had the perfect idea for a sequel. He comes back in fucking Antarctica or whatever, and then
Nothing.
and then and then like he maybe goes off and finds Hogarth. I don't
Well,
know.
movie's so old, modern generations aren't even gonna know what the hell that movie even is.
Yeah,
Sadly.
I feel really, really sad for them.
Yeah.
There's an even more old and obscure one for you.
What?
Just checking memes.
Oh yes, waitress. Will you
God,
get me a glass of
fucking
water,
damn
please?
it, Dave.
Oh God, yeah.
Alright.
I'm
What
uncultured. What is
the
that?
hell is that?
That is from the anime Big O.
That looks awesome. Where can I find it?
In the
God,
anime
if I
Big O.
fucking know.
All right.
So Gil's
anyway,
Maybe Crunchyroll.
So what do our lovely 24 kids get? Knowledge of Warforged.
well, everybody who got the 24, the DC was actually a 20. So you guys know that the Warforged are a species, technically a species of sentient creatures that were created long ago by the Oracle of Metal to basically act as, like, I would say foot soldiers, or like workers that replace normal people in, like, the mines and in more hostile and dangerous places.
Yeah, workers.
Well, if I was to take a guessing here, this is one of the automated workers that are spread throughout the entirety of the world at this point. But them being on their own is quite rare, let alone not being used for manual or dangerous labor tasks.
That's
So,
what
shall we move this upstairs?
Yes. I will.
Okay.
All right, so you guys get a room, seal it off, and
I so see the bartender just one room. You sure?
for now. All right,
Are we in-
so you guys are now confined within a room.
Ranger,
All right.
Ranger, if you wouldn't mind explaining what you explained to me.
No. First, I would, much as I would love to hear from the Warforged, Jean,
Yes.
where the fuck did you get a Warforged?
So, funny story, really. I was going
Oh,
on a walk.
I'm waiting for it.
I was going on a walk, and then suddenly I just hear. I find the closest table to me. I suddenly hear this next to me. And I look over, and there's just this tin man fucking running. And behind him is, by the way, which is why I wanted to get in privacy. There's people are looking for him.
What?
And you brought him here?
Let me explain. This man was of my kind, human, and also pew pew.
He was a pirate.
Yes. And then I was helping him chase the Warforged. He told me that he was wanted, right? Then he
What? You brought
couldn't-
a fugitive?
We already have
No.
enough criminals in this party. We don't need more.
Let him
me-
explain.
Well, that's the thing. I honestly wasn't going to until he explained to me where he came. He came from fucking Qatar. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
He came from Qatar. He ran from Qatar after his other Warforged homies decided to say, hey, fucking run. I don't know. He doesn't know why. Fucking hell.
So
My Gundam just fell.
no, not the Gundam. So your friends were So your friends were trying to protect you from something? Look, Zorloff is asking the Iron Giant.
I was given orders by my comrades to flee the area.
And thus, given the programming of Warforged, they tend to just follow everything by the letter.
Except he's not. This
He's
one seems to
not?
have a little more individuality.
That's
Are you
it.
ex-
He lied to me and then openly admitted to lying to me, and then also
Are you suggesting that it has developed sentience?
or is in the process of. There's clearly not our level of sentience.
Yeah, well, no, it's
As-
our level of sentience. It's, though, at the level of a toddler.
Can we keep it? Can we keep it?
No.
Well,
That's his
Oh.
decision to make.
what I'm curious about is why is he considered a fugitive?
Because Ranger, if you don't mind explaining your side of the story.
Very well. I am apparently being hunted by the people who
For-
I escaped from.
I believe the best way to put this, Drac, is think of Ranger as stolen property, but the property has stolen itself.
That makes some sense.
Basically, by running away, he has technically stolen property.
Think of slaves. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. So,
let me
Okay.
ask you this. What was your objective before running?
My
What
primary
were-
my objective was to be given to a new master up north.
Are you aware of this master's name?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. And what of before this?
Are you asking before he met Jean or before?
Before he was destined for the new master, what was his job before he's destined to meet a new master?
He's the new factory model, isn't he?
My memory does not go that far.
That's
Can we tell the
unfortunate.
age of this Warforged?
Beep boop does not compute.
Actually,
Josh,
how
What?
could we tell the age of the Warforged?
No.
I'm gonna
Alright.
ask him, hey, Ranger, how
How long have you been active?
long do you memory yeah.
My memory bank apparently goes back to 3 months.
so he's 3 months old.
How long have you been running?
I'm gonna say a month and a half.
Okay, so there's a bit of a gap of time. If I were to take a bet, given its location, Ranger is probably also, given how not beaten up he is by the looks of things, a newer
just-
factory model.
He did get shot by the other guy
Oh,
right here, and I point to the shot wound in the back shoulder plate.
There's like a little bullet hole right there.
gonna use mending.
And it seals up.
Ranger, do you mind if I do an
Experiment.
inspection? No, inspection.
Sorry.
I
You're
do
good.
not. I do not mind.
Okay. I basically just start looking at different parts of his body, specifically like his joints, his hands, his knees. I'm looking for wear and tear.
Okay, so as you are looking through his body, honestly, he just appears to be mostly an empty suit of armor. But you do notice that, like, once you're like moving his scarf out of the way, you do happen to notice a small glow coming from inside of him, inside of his chest cavity.
I tap on his chest with my knuckle as like this pop open.
Solid metal does not move unless by magical property.
Is it hollow?
Yeah, it's hollow. And he lifts up his head, and you can see down into the chest cavity.
Allow me, please. Could I theoretically use some of the knowledge I've gotten from the
book.
Beginner's Guide of Modification to open the chest cavity?
Unfortunately not, no.
How'd it feel?
Because this is, like I said, this is just legitimately a solid chest piece.
Okay. There's no bolts or anything around
No.
the side. Gotcha. All right, but he is showing us his magical core by the looks of things.
Correct.
All right, Gil's gonna look at that.
Are you detecting magic?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Okay, so
Oh.
Gil, with your detection of magic now, you are now able to see not just the magical core that is beaming with magical energy, but you can now see almost like a string of like magical lines that go from this core up his arm, almost like a cardiovascular system that go into his arms, into his fingers, and then starts to make up almost like a magical skeleton.
That's dope.
But
That's so fucking dope.
Gil, you watch as
Gil.
Gil just goes slack job.
Gil, make me a knowledge arcana roll.
Oh, good. I'm good at those.
God damn it, Cody.
Considering you're missing an arm.
God damn it.
Now you just need a leg.
I rolled a 7.
Well, Matt, you are very able to still tell what is powering him. You happen to notice after you drop your magical sight, there is a light blue refined delicate shard powering your new Warforged friend.
You got to be shitting me.
What is it?
It appears to be just a small, like
Says
Okay.
like a. Those like
Is
emphasis.
it refined or unrefined?
It is refined.
Is it like the crystal
Okay.
necklaces from Atlantis: The Lost Empire?
It's
never seen
basically just a
That's a callback.
light blue,
It is a callback.
nearly.
I've never
It's
seen
like a
a movie,
light
but I've
blue,
heard it's
almost sapphire gem that just beams with magic
Yeah.
energy.
Think of the crystals from Avatar. Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Yes,
Just bigger.
almost exactly like that.
I'm sorry, but that's the most accurate thing I can think of.
I have never.
I'm
seen that
gonna show
movie,
this
but
to
I've heard
stream
it's
so
good.
that way they can see it. That's
Atlantis.
basically what the crystal looks like. But yeah, it is just like a small blue crystal that's just floating there.
Oh wow!
You
Okay.
got to be shitting me.
So, do we know what delicate shards are?
Yes.
That's
So, you mean to tell me that. Okay.
well, I'm the only one who knows that currently.
Okay.
Now you're all gonna know it. Our wall forges. I'm gonna look at Rose. Are wall forges traditionally powered by delicate?
Are they?
Mm.
Unfortunately, Dave, Rose would not have that knowledge.
Neither
You
would
mean
Gil,
to
to be
tell me
honest.
that that ranger has a fucking pocket nuke in his chest?
Yes.
Pirate boy
Yeah.
shot him.
Yes.
And yes.
And it,
Fucking
and it
bad
didn't
man.
go off.
Well,
Well,
it
It's
missed.
not that
It
far.
Well-
missed.
well, not really.
My magical core was carefully refined by the dwarves of Father Endur. It poses no
Right.
threat to the general public.
Oh, thank
See,
God.
the thing is that refined delicate shards, while still dangerous with their magical radiation, they are far more stable than the
Unrefined.
unrefined delicate shards.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Noctis left one at a church one time. Now,
Alright.
If I remember
Ranger,
correctly, Opal had his head for that.
Ranger, did you know the man that was chasing you?
I do not know his name.
Do you recognize him from previous encounters?
He has been chasing me for about a week now.
When did you first encounter him?
As I stated, about a week ago,
What's he chasing you for?
Okay.
to capture me.
Where did he start chasing you? Should have been the question, not when. Sorry.
So, I hate to break this up a little bit. Why are we still sitting here having this conversation? I'm curious because I'm sure someone's offering a reward for this gentleman.
Yes, I get
He
that.
is someone's property.
I'm not arguing that, but
Cody, give me a perception roll. You're still searching him, by the way.
I'm gonna answer this while walking towards the window and gonna peek around the blinds to see if I see the pirate boy.
You do not.
Gil's inspecting
While-
him magically, not
While it makes sense that this is technically someone's property, and that there might be a reward for him, you gotta keep in mind that he did say that him and his other Warforged associates escaped, meaning something wasn't right.
Were you being mistreated?
Like a slave?
What is the definition of a slave?
Oh boy.
I ain't touching
Unpaid
that
la-
one.
Abusive and unpaid labor for the sake of someone else's
Benefit.
Profit.
profit, you name it.
He sits there quietly for a few minutes, and then he says, "Does that mean my entire race are slaves?"
Oh boy.
It's different if you
While
do not
that
have
is-
sentience.
Yeah, most
Which
of
is-
your kind are not like you.
I think it
They
would
don't
be best
know.
to shut up now.
Most of them are not even programmed to be able to think.
I don't think
This
it was
situation
either.
is quite difficult.
Indeed.
Believe us, but it's difficult for us too.
Now, this is going to be a bit of a strange question, and I'm sure you won't be able to answer it. Right now, at this very moment, you're having thoughts,
Correct.
and they range from anything from what's happening now to what, really?
Multiple calculations running through my central core of figuring out how to get to my destination.
What is your destination?
I understand. I was created in the forges of Father Dur by the dwarves.
So you mean
I was
to-
hoping that I would be able to seek answers in the forges.
So you have curiosity. That is textbook sentience.
It's a sound realization.
Edon, or Drac, respectfully, I don't think this is not something that would be as simple fetch and return. This is, I think, a little bigger than that.
Cody.
Well, yes.
Cody, before you go and answer that, you happen to glance at the side. You're like still inspecting the Warforged, and you even like lift up the back of his satchel that he has and like move his scarf out of the way again, and you happen to notice that there's something carved into like the nape of his neck.
Okay. What do I need to roll to discern what it is?
You already know what it is.
Oh. You're going to have to remind me what that sign is.
That is the symbol of the Kings of Chaos.
I knew it.
Oh.
Well, things just got a lot more complicated.
How so?
How so?
How so?
Our gentleman here has been marked by the Kings of Chaos.
So that's even more reason to not return to him.
You're fucking with us.
Do you have any idea the Kings of Chaos could do with an army of Warforged, which is what I'm assuming they
I'm
were doing.
fairly
Chip.
positive they already have one.
Right. So. John's gonna
Relax.
sit down.
Warforges are not easy to come by.
No, they're
Even though
not.
there are plenty, they're not necessarily easy to come by.
But
My question is, are the Forges of Fonfendur supplying these, or are these?
does it look carved or imprinted?
It looks carved.
Like
It's
hand
carved.
carved with a knife?
Like like hand carved and like chiseled into his back. It's very rough, but
Yeah, so it looks like it's stolen.
it was not factory. Yes.
Yes. Look at that insignia, that track. Iran, do you think that craftsmanship of the emblem is worthy of a father craftsman?
No, but there doesn't mean that someone in Fonfendur isn't buying these these beings and then selling them to
Oh, no
high
argument.
payer.
No argument to
Beings.
that.
Yes. The first place to look is where they're birthed, or however these things are. Yeah.
Created.
Let's just go with yeah.
Built. I guess the next thing to do is find his pursuer.
I think it's easier for him to find us if he doesn't shoot me or him.
He may have more answers than we do.
Maybe. Problem is, I don't really trust these types. He didn't seem very trustworthy, I'll be honest.
Well,
So why don't we lay a trap?
That's what I was thinking.
you two are much better than traps than the rest of us. What do you propose?
Well, we know what the man wants. He wants Mr. Ranger here. We know he saw me. He knows that I know what this is at this point because I was chasing him. It's just a matter of how, when, and where.
So, what if you go out and find our mysterious gentleman, and say you caught the Warforged but had to tie him up in your in-room?
That could work.
What does that
You-
do?
No, it's better if we set up an ambush outside the city.
Also, it'd be a wise idea for us to wear masks while confronting this gentleman, because given that the Kings of Chaos are involved, I don't trust that the man was also not with the Kings of Chaos.
Rack, couldn't you ask your connections with the Syndicate
To set a trap or to?
to get Ranger out of here? He says he needs. He says he wants to go to the Father Dur.
Potentially, yes.
There's a lot that could go wrong with that.
No, not really.
Not really in the transit, just more like when he gets to Farther Door, there's a few things that are not clicking right in my head.
There is that issue that Father, like I said, might be supplying these creatures to.
Or is someone in there?
Yes,
There's a lot of...
but it could potentially bring us information on these dark guilds. Even my group does not, what's the word I'm looking for, support the Kings of Chaos, even though we are kind of in a gray area.
You're mercenaries. We get it.
Yeah, okay.
You're not as bad as the most of them, but you're not as Boy Scouty as everyone else.
Yeah, we're not Boy Scouts, let's put it that way, but we're not going to great lengths of evil.
Probably not as bad as the Risen Demons. Okay. Well, I also want to point out, there's more of him on the
That was
run.
yours?
There's more of his kind on the run. That
Allegedly.
allegedly. There is more of you on the run, right, Ranger?
I do not know. Several of my kind were killed when I was escaping.
So what? So we basically have to play robot roundup.
No, hold on. Something there doesn't make sense. You said several of your kind were killed while you were escaping.
Correct.
That would mean that your kin are. The best way to put this is they could be written off. But for
Correct.
some reason, you're still being targeted. Why haven't they just written you off?
But they could have
Maybe
theoretically recaptured everyone, or this is the first war force that was located.
maybe he's special.
Clearly.
Ranger, is your unit outfitted with any special modifications?
He shakes his head no. I was not gifted with any special properties. Some of my kin
No.
were capable of magic, but I am not.
No weaponry, no ray guns.
I have my sword,
That'll do.
but my sword and my gear was given to me by a kind gentleman that I met on the road.
That's lovely.
May I see the sword?
He reaches up and he pulls it out. It's just the standard iron longsword.
Oh, okay.
Take this, it is dangerous to go alone.
Oh, it's not exactly useful in gathering information for Kings of Chaos. They're obviously planning something if they want masses of Warforged.
And if they're willing to destroy the ones who escape.
Hmm.
We
'Cause
don't know
given-
what happened to the others.
What if it wasn't
Well-
the Kings of Chaos that he was running from?
Maybe they want him for his core? That's the only thing I can think.
Rose, what do you mean?
What if he was running from the people that were transporting him to wherever it was that he was supposed to serve? The Kings of Chaos came along and gave him and his friends this level of sentience, and when the transporters discovered this, they attempted to kill off the batch, thinking that they would pose more harm than good.
But wait, that wouldn't make any sense.
Actually, it kind
They-
of would if you think about it.
Nobody speak up.
Oh, it kind of would make a little sense. Their whole
What is-
MO is chaos. It's in the name.
Well, yes, but would these Kings of Chaos really be that nice to what is essentially, and he looks at Ranger, no offense, lifeless machines? Again, no offense.
Well, you gotta think of it this way. If a machine, something that was just built to listen to commands and orders for its entire life, suddenly became sentient and got angry at the fact that it was basically enslaved its whole life, then chaos would ensue. In this
Okay.
case, we dodged a bullet, but
I see your
That-
point.
That would mean that the Kings of Chaos know how to make these machines sentient.
that's a whole
I give them a
theory.
lot. I give them a lot of credit, but I wouldn't give them that much.
Hmm?
I will say,
So,
Zoloff did
Do you
make a
remember the
good
man
point.
we saw in the cave? He obviously knows something about machines.
That, and it doesn't take too much to animate a suit of armor and then make the animated suit of armor sentient.
Yeah.
All you really need is a wizard and a druid.
Yeah.
I will
Wait.
say, Zoloff did make a really good point
Wait, about what?
about trying to get the cores off of them.
Well, thank you, he says with a smile.
Mm.
Oh,
But what use do they have for such small amounts of refined delicate? Unless they're making a giant delicate bomb.
maybe sell it off to the house better?
Refined delicite is worth a lot of gold.
Thank you, Ranger. I mean, I won't argue with that, but if that was the case, wouldn't they just never have turned on the Warforge in the first place?
Very good point.
Could have been a hijacked transport.
We can-
Maybe.
All I can say is this: we can sit around all day and guess what happened, or we can find
Rude.
out what exactly happened.
Or at least what someone knows.
Yes.
Man of
So.
action.
Now the question is, how do we trap this asshole?
Mr. Hunter, Mr. Thief, I believe this is your area of expertise.
We don't have to do anything, really.
Snare trap, maybe? Good old fashioned pitfall?
What do you mean, Anethil?
Well, if we're gonna do this, we have to be very careful, because our ship leaves tomorrow afternoon.
That's true. Speaking of which, I got us a ship. We're leaving tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, well, thanks very much.
Not soon enough, if you ask me. But thank you.
First ship they had.
I think if we bring him along, chances are someone will recognize it. Someone will try to make a move. We can take them down, ask them questions, move on to the next person who
Josh, to
recognizes
my
him.
knowledge, how much do all Warforged look alike?
They almost all look the same. For efficiency's sake, they mainly made all the Warforged equivalent in physique, shape, and material.
Huh.
Some of them are made out of harder materials because of certain conditions, but those are special cases.
Theoretically, if we just start traveling with the Warforged, no one will question it because they just assume the Warforged is ours.
Right.
The only thing is he's not going to be able to talk to literally anybody. The second they find out that he has sentience, that could raise some questions.
All I can
Danger,
tell
are you
this-
able to turn off your vocal units?
I could just not talk.
That also works.
You did also lie to me earlier.
Correct.
You could just do that.
Isn't that what not talking basically is at this point?
That's more like a white lie,
Pretty
but yeah.
much?
Speak unless spoken to. I was told that once.
Then let's
There-
keep it
There
like
we go.
Yeah.
because most normal Warforged are able to hold a conversation if spoken to, right, Josh?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, continue.
Sorry. Bleh. Go ahead. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to imply anything. Go ahead.
Very good. So, are we gonna let him accompany us during our travels?
I don't see why not.
I say we keep him. Zorlov said enthusiastically.
Well,
knows it might be fun.
he is sentient, so we will leave the choice to him.
Yes.
If you want, I can use my connections to try and get you to Father Dur. Or you can tag with us, help us discover a little bit more of the reason why these individuals are seeking you, and then we can send you on your way to Father Dur.
I would like to seek passage to Father Dur as quickly as possible. My path has been delayed, being forced south out of Zafaria.
And
Do
maybe
you
that's just
have
send
a-
her through your guild.
Do you have a time limit on this particular path?
No
Zorlov
particular
asks.
time. The shorter, the better.
Fair enough.
We're going nowhere near Father.
So
That's
it's
why
a
I'm
mission-
s-
so it's
I
a
will-
mission of the utmost urgency.
Okay.
Track, I would say talk to your people, see what you can pull.
Yes. I'm gonna go do that now, actually.
Worst comes
This-
to worst, if they need anything, tell them we'll do a job for them or something. I don't know.
Just don't say a favor.
I'll never use that word again.
I am well aware. Okay.
Why not? What happened?
Something you'd probably rather not need to know.
Oh, oh, by the way, Miss Rose, I wanted to ask you a question.
Hmm?
Where did you go?
That is a personal matter.
And then we will leave it at that.
Right.
Oh, okay, I was just concerned because I didn't see you.
In that case, then let's all get some rest. And Drac, you can take. We we gotta figure out a different name than Ranger for him.
We'll figure it out.
Well, for now, Ranger, I ask that you stay here inside the inn. Because if we get caught out on the road, just being you, I might not be able to defend you.
Understood.
Zorlov raises his hand. Giant.
No.
I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think to Typhel. Real quick.
All right. What are you at? What are you saying?
Hey, Monsieur, do you have any idea what the fuck the Kings of Chaos want with Warforged?
I don't know anything of it. Quite honestly, it's my first time seeing a sentient Warforged as well. I've seen them before in Father Dur, but they were just simply servants and such.
Nothing in connection to the Kings of Chaos.
No.
All right.
They're basically autonomous miners, is what they're used for in the mountains. Some higher end folk, rich people, have Warforged program as butlers. But this one is interesting.
I wish we could keep him around for a little more research, as well as just for companionship, but gotta keep a man from what he wants, I guess. Now, I will say, I apologize for not getting you that information about the questions at the fountain yet.
Keep it up. I expect
Why
them
is that
soon.
happening? Well,
Someone's late with their homework.
I won't need
Keep
to
in
check in
mind,
with you. I know you
keep
can
in mind that
still hear.
information payment is coming.
Understood.
That's right. We haven't talked. We're going to talk about that at the first page library.
Yeah, we were.
Yep.
All right, so arrangements, boys and girls, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty
Where
much.
is Ranger Where is Ranger sleeping? Or where is he
room,
sitting?
Boys' room. I'm defending him. I'm watching over him.
He can sit with us. Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably the safer room for them to be in.
Fair enough.
Like the most amount of melee weapons, magic, and everything.
Because otherwise, it's just me and Anethel.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm gonna sit next to the window, looking towards the door with my rifle in my hands.
I'm gonna sit towards the door, looking towards the window with my trident drawn.
I'm sorry. I meant by the window towards the door.
Yeah.
Josh,
Yes.
does my group have a foothold in this town?
They do. However, it's not as large as the rest of the footholds.
That's fine. I wouldn't be there for like an hour or two because I would be going out and seeking audience with my guild.
All right, give me a luck roll.
What if we call him Steel?
Ooh, I like that. Strong, tough sounding name.
See. How do you feel about Steel?
You like it, buddy?
As in the mineral.
I mean, technically composite, but yes.
I will contemplate this.
All right. Well, let us know, and I'll keep thinking of names.
All right. Meanwhile,
My composite's mostly of nickel alloy.
What about curiosity?
No opportunity.
Mm.
All right.
A workshop, a workshop.
Meanwhile, in town, Drac,
Yes.
you're just walking about. Suddenly, you hear a voice behind you and says, "You know, walking around this town at late at night, you're gonna be seen as something odd."
I wear a mask. I'm already seen as odd.
True that. Mind if I join you?
A little bit, yeah.
He's gonna roll up his sleeve, and you can see on his wrist that he has the syndicate tattooed on his arm.
Ah, fair enough.
Do you say that in?
Yes, I say that out loud. It's like
You know, Drac. You've been giving the syndicate quite the chase down.
I have.
Keeping up with you and your party on how fast you guys move. Jesus.
Oh, you don't know half of it, man. I got some interesting uh, news for you.
All right, what'd you get into this time?
I love how it's just like common knowledge at this point.
We have come across a the best way I can describe it is stolen property belonging to the I forget what the guild's called again.
King of Chaos.
The Kings of Chaos.
He's gonna hold up his hand. He's be like, "Stop, pause. You know, we don't dabble in that kind of shit."
Allow me to explain further.
Very well, proceed.
It is a sentient warforge who's run away. That's why I said stolen goods, because he technically stole himself.
He's just gonna stare at you quizzically. A warforged.
Yes, he is seeking passage to Father.
Fully conscious, talking, understanding emotion.
All of the above.
I wouldn't say emotion, but yeah.
Emotion, I don't know, but
Exactly.
it's definitely a head scratcher. I will say that. Now I say property of the Kings of Chaos because he does have a carving on his neck from them, and he is fleeing currently from somebody. That's why I was a little sketchy when you approached me out of the blue. I wasn't sure if you were one of the Kings of Chaos.
Huh.
Yeah, so they're currently active in this town. Be aware of that.
Well, it's good to know that the Kings of Chaos their reach is extending so far south. That's concerning.
Yes. The Warforge's original direction before they escaped, they were headed north.
Huh.
As far as I know, there's only one pursuer.
It can range between many.
Yes,
There's most likely a bounty on his head.
agreed.
So let me guess. You want the Syndicate to smuggle him to Father.
If that would be possible. It's a lot to ask, I'm aware.
And especially on such short notice. This isn't going to be
Yes.
cheap, Drac.
What are we looking at?
Smuggling people. I mean, hell, if you can even call him that, call him a person.
Stick him in a crate. Doesn't need to eat or sleep. Just stick it in a box and ship it if you need to.
Yeah, but we're talking about a full-blown warforged Drac.
I know.
Forged of the fires of Father Dur with a refined shard as a core.
I never said anything about that. You know your shit.
The fact that it's sentient is even more curious.
I agree. I can make you a different offer. I don't know how much need you have for a sentient warforge, but if you want, you can take it for yourself. Providing a finder's fee for me, of course.
You. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that kind of shit.
Uh,
I ain't falling for that kind of shit.
I knew you wouldn't. It's fine.
No, I think it would be more benefit for us to smuggle him out.
I agree.
Benefit for us, but
Our coffers.
alright. I'll make you a deal. We'll smuggle your little friend out of the city. We'll make sure he gets to Father Dur. But I'm gonna contact the council about this. I'm sure they would want to know what the hell this thing is.
Okay.
And then, once he arrives safely in Father Dur, we'll foot you the bill.
I can work with that.
Alright. Now, try not to die again, please.
Again.
Again?
Try not to come
Again?
close to death again.
Okay.
I don't know what you and your party were thinking going after woolly rhinos. You guys are fucking insane.
Wait, you were privy to that? Damn.
Our job
Good to know.
Our job is to protect you and
Yeah.
jump in at any necessary means.
Well, it's good to know my money ain't going to waste.
Still, don't give us a fucking heart attack anymore. Got it?
No promises. I really can't promise
Okay.
you that, man.
Okay. I'm gonna go start figuring what the fuck we're gonna do with this guy. Does it have a name, at least?
Right now, it's currently going by Ranger. But nobody likes that name, so
Alright. Alright.
John
You guys-
takes
you
5
guys-
to 10 emotional damage.
You guys are taking a ship tomorrow, right?
yes.
Okay. We'll meet you down by the docks, in that case, then.
All right.
Bring Ranger with you.
Yeah.
We'll take care of him from there.
Do you want me to wrap him up?
No. If you can, dress him up a bit. And if any of your magic knowers have magical means of fixing him,
Disguising.
disguising,
Fix-
yeah. Do
Yeah.
that.
Certainly.
Hey, do you ever use the scroll of disguise self, Cody?
We should totally
I have
dress
a
him up like
scroll
a
of-
samurai.
Oh my god. I have a
I have a
scroll
s-
of greater invisibility, but
I don't have a scroll of disguise self, but I do have a potion of invisibility.
No, because
potion.
I can remember because I bought it for the party and I never
Po-
used it because
But the potion wouldn't work.
potion will work.
You guys don't have to worry. I return to the party.
All right, so what do we think here? We got a couple options. We got steel. We have Mjolnir. How about use a sword? We can call you Excalibur. Let's see.
Your head.
here. No, that's a good one. Oh, hi, Drac. How did your meeting go?
Well, good news. Ranger, or whatever I should call you. I did manage to get you passage. We'll be meeting him at the docks tomorrow.
What's the bad news?
I have to foot the bill.
There goes.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
Jack, I believe it will be most appropriate if all of us attempt to chip in on that expenditure for you.
Also, do any of you know, like, magically how to disguise people?
I wish I did.
No.
Okay.
Sadly, I do not.
I take off my ivory mask and Well, actually, you know what? Josh, there is something. I get a different outfit. Like I pick up a different outfit from my group. I don't know if you want me to pay for it or not. But I actually have a picture that I want to switch to anyways. So this is actually a good time for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
He gets the old eat on clothes.
I'm gonna give him my eat on clothes, but I'm gonna put an image in chat of my new digs.
I'm guessing you turned it into token form already?
I did not. I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting to change this quickly.
You're a.
So what are you thinking about for your name, Ranger?
I have a suggestion.
Or would you like to
for his
keep
name,
Ranger?
Actually.
Oh, what do you got, John?
Well, he's clearly more than what we understand. And every time we ask him a question or find something out, it's a little more shocking than the last. Evermore.
See, I like Evermore, but that just sounds kind of
Ominous?
weird.
Like
Yeah,
a fantasy
ominous,
book?
dark.
Girly.
No, it doesn't
What?
sound girly. It sounds kind of sounds depressing.
Yeah, well, sometimes a name is depressing. What do you think, Ranger?
I like Adam.
Adam.
I'm gonna cry.
Glenn.
Okay, Adam,
That is adorable.
welcome to the team.
No, not really, but yes, welcome, Adam.
Adam.
Okay.
See, you look like an Adam.
John.
Adam as ATOM or ADAM?
ATM.
ATOM. Adam.
Like Atom Bomb.
All right, real steel.
Okay. I just knocked a lot of shit over. Holy
That's
fuck.
cool.
Good job. Good going,
Well,
son.
Atom, welcome to the world.
Of Warcraft. No.
Could I attempt to mend the carved
Please.
Yeah.
King of Chaos? Like,
Yeah, you can bend it.
use
Easy.
not mend, like hit it with mending.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm gonna do that and erase the symbol.
Monsieur, I mean, not Monsieur, I'm not fucking Noctis.
Hmm.
Adam, this is gonna be a strange question to ask you, but do you feel pain?
I do.
Well, then this must surely have hurt.
Indeed.
I
This
can
is
heal you
done-
back up.
Was this done after you awaken?
No, this was on me beforehand. Doesn't mean I still can't feel it.
Huh. That's going towards the theory that they were initially sent there to them, if this was the case. So when you woke up 3 months ago, you had the pain in the back of your neck?
I was in a box.
Hmm.
Get in the box.
I was in a box with the rest of my companions.
I see. What else can you tell me about that box?
It was dark.
And cramped, I'm gonna guess.
What the fuck were you expecting?
Correct.
Oh, like how many of there were there?
By the size of the box and in comparison to the size of me, there were about 30 of us.
Now, did you notice that all your other friends have a marking on the back of their neck like you did?
I did.
They all had them.
Correct.
I'm gonna look at Drac. That is an issue.
Yep.
What did he say?
30 warforged marked with the King of Chaos symbol heading north
We
in
can
a
assume.
town very close to Myril.
We can assume that this isn't the first shipment.
No. It just ever so happened to be one that went awry.
But the
Rose.
But the question that's still running around in my head is, what do they want with them?
Zolaf, what would you do if you had an army of mindless soldiers who would just follow you whatever you say and will do whatever you want without any questions and will die for you willingly? Not to
And you
mention that
happen
if
to
they
be
get
evil.
too much damage, they'll explode for you even.
Oh.
Also, you're evil.
That too.
Hey,
Whoops.
Rose.
Okay,
Rose,
I get
is
it.
this Rose? You think this is something worthy of?
You guys are in your room.
Oh fuck, that's right.
I haven't talked to the girls all
Gil.
night.
Gil,
You're lucky.
do you think this would be something that we should bring up to? Not necessarily. Well, do you think this is something we should bring up with Rose's masters?
Absolutely.
'Cause
I'm
that's-
sorry, but I mean, an army of soldiers who do not need to eat or sleep, who can continuously do their task until they no longer function, is dangerous, especially in the wrong hands.
especially
Like any magic, it can be used for great good or great evil.
So these kings of chaos weren't just being nice to these robots.
They ordered them, Zorloff. That is what it sounds like. Here, Gil's gonna pop out of the room and knock on the girl's door.
Annabelle's gonna answer in her nightgown.
Good evening. Is Rose still up?
Is Rose still up?
What time of night is it?
I'd say about midnight.
Yeah, just
No.
no then.
No, she's asleep.
Alright, sorry for waking. I guess we'll have to tell her in the morning.
It's okay.
Good dreams, Anathil. Please, don't drag us into them.
from
I'll
across the
certainly
hallway.
try.
Alright, everybody. Let's get some shut-eye.
You guys are no help to that poor woman.
Listen, in my defense, the faster the message can travel, the better. Let's
We've
all
been
take...
talking about
Now,
that.
someone watch the window, someone watch the door, and we'll rotate halfway through the evening.
That sounds about right.
Who's taking first watch?
I will.
I will.
Oh,
I did specify 2 people, didn't I?
Well, who's taking first watch?
I will.
Jom and Zorloff. Be right back, guys. Give me a moment.
Take your time. I like Adam. I think he'll be a good addition to this party, provided he doesn't blow up.
temporarily till he takes his leave of absence.
Yeah, tomorrow. First thing.
I'm just mainly concerned about the actual purpose of amassing such a arsenal of
Robots.
generally common knowledge mindless, but can't imagine what they could amass with sentient warforged. It would be,
As far as we know, only one is sentient.
as far as we know, but that's as far as we know.
Now,
That's the dangers.
here's the thing. Okay, we can worry our pretty little heads all night long, all week long, till the day we die. Ain't gonna change a thing. The best
Listen,
thing
man.
the best thing we can do is inform those of greater power than us, so they can take action towards it.
Fair. Listen, man, it's not my fault. My player decided to give me the paranoid drawback.
I am trying to be your rock. Okay.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, so
You're right, though.
Edon's daddy of the group.
Jim Jom and Zorloff.
Yes.
I need you guys, since you are on first watch, making fortitude saves.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Fortitude saves?
Or no, will saves. My apologies.
Oh, the stay
Oh.
awake.
Okay. I got
Will
scared.
saves.
Ooh.
Let's see. I do not see will under my skills.
It's gonna be in that big cluster on the left side.
Yeah,
So see where your AC is?
right underneath all your stat block.
Yeah.
All right, so underneath your, like next to your AC, you see touch and flat-footed.
Uh-huh.
Underneath flat-footed is your will. That is your will save. Click on that.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Fucking hell, Zorloff.
Interesting. All right, so Zorloff, about part way through the night, Jean clocks out.
Throw something at his head.
Dun, 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 dun.
He is asleep.
Okay, so Zorlov will go over and he will and he he will shake him awake.
You feel it as you're like walking over to Jean. You feel a tap on your shoulder.
Oh fuck. Oh wait, no,
And-
we have a warforged still in here.
He he turns around readying his fire magic. Who's there?
It's just Adam.
Oh, sorry about that, Adam.
It's
Just a little
okay.
jumpy.
It's okay. I understand your kind needs to rest. If you would like, I can stay awake. If I need to, I can sound an alarm. That will for sure wake everyone in the building.
Foghorn.
It's a train horn.
Well, all
Say
right,
yes,
Adam.
I want Josh to have to do this.
Well, 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 all right, Adam. If you're sure, we can stay awake together. I'm still
You may
plenty
go.
awake.
You may go to sleep.
Are you sure? Zorlov says with a questioning look.
I am sure. I promise to not leave this room.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Please
Gets
don't
into his
leave
bed.
me.
Have a good night, Adam.
You as well. And he's gonna sit in front of the door, cross-legged, and you can see him like rocking back and forth.
My God, is this a
Cute.
warforged? A warforged with ADHD?
All right, and eventually Zorlov goes to sleep.
Yeah. Sleepy time.
Not really though.
That is correct, Matt.
Wait, what do you mean not really though?
Get ready for a dream sequence.
Wait,
So,
what?
Oh.
Baby's first dream sequence.
as your bodies begin to drift away, and your minds
no.
start to clear, your breathing is steady. You're relaxed. Your mattress feels very soft, almost like you're floating on a cloud.
I like where this is going.
And then suddenly, each of you begin to feel almost so relaxed that your body loosens up. It almost feels like you're floating in weightlessness. It's cold. And then suddenly, you come to realize that your breathing has stopped. Your brain triggering its self systems to wake it to be like, oh hey, you need fucking air. And as you all begin to And as you begin to take a breath, you suddenly realize that you can't.
What? This is getting good.
As all of your eyes open, you suddenly feel yourselves amongst the ocean, deep underwater. The light barely peeking out from the surface of the water that appears to be hundreds of feet away. So, I am going to ask first, what is everyone's Constitution modifier?
Oh boy. This
One.
goes so well. 2.
Wait, Josh.
1.
1.
0.
3.
We're not a high con party, apparently.
No, yous aren't. And Anathel's is 2.
Oh, but you know what's spectacular? One of us is a fish person.
Hi.
Matt,
Hey, how you doing?
can you breathe underwater?
I can't.
You cannot.
Nope. That is not
Okay,
a thing.
so-
that is not a thing. It says
Wait,
that
you
sea elves are able.
can't?
So it says that sea elves are able to hold their breath for a naturally longer time in the lore, but not explicitly being able to breathe underwater.
Right, so you can hold your breath long,
Yes.
but you can't breathe underwater.
Uh-huh.
What? What? What?
So,
What
He's like a whale.
kind
Yes.
of a fish person can?
He's a whale.
Or a manatee.
He's a sea mammal.
so
That's how it works.
at the current moment in time, you are now all under the effects of suffocation.
Charming.
Oh no.
You are dying at the moment. Suffocation. If a character who has no air to breathe can hold their breath for 2 rounds per point of constitution. If a character makes a standard or full round action, the remaining duration of that character can hold her breath is reduced by 1 round. After this period of time, the character must make a DC 10 Constitution check in order to continue holding your breath. The check must be repeated each round, with the DC increasing by +1 for every previous success.
Oh no. Well,
Gee.
I'm gonna die.
Luckily, I have a swim speed.
Yeah, and Zorlov can't swim. Or wait, no, that isn't his canon. Fuck.
So, you all awake deep within the ocean. You look around you. You can see your party members. And each of them are all confused.
We don't even have our inventory on us, do we? Damn it. Gil's gonna immediately could Gil theoretically discern which direction is up?
You can tell by the light that
Okay.
is above you that is up. However, it is hundreds of feet away. You guys are like in a trench on how deep you guys are.
Oh shit.
So, I need initiative.
Oh fuck.
Josh, which one should I use?
Old.
Okay.
Oh fucking shit balls, dude.
Initiative is just D20, right?
There's an initiative marker on your character sheet right under hit points.
Yeah, so what
oh.
you're going to do is you're going to click on your token. All right, and then click on INIT underneath your HP. That's your
Okay.
initiative roll.
wow. I got one more.
1 second.
You rolled twice, Dominic.
I know. I was just fixing it.
I already got you on here.
Oh.
Click on my
Almost.
token, and it's INIT.
Okay.
Here, I got you this time.
Thank you.
You got a 7. Who are we missing?
Sorry, I haven't rolled it yet. That's me.
Man.
I had to make sure everything was. I actually didn't level up the other sheet.
Oh, good job.
Well, I wasn't sure exactly how we were doing that. We're on last.
Ooh, 5. Okay.
And no one clicked on their token except me, Don, and Gil.
All right. So, on the first turn, Rose, what are you doing upon discovering yourself within the ocean?
Am I near Anethel?
You are. You guys are practically side by side on how you guys are on the map right now.
I don't see
Okay.
myself in the turn order, by the way.
Okay. So now a little bubble of air appears around Anethel. Okay.
It would be Jean.
Next is Anethel.
Oh,
Ow.
most people aren't in the initiative. Lol.
Wait, most people aren't in the initiative?
They
Yep.
aren't. I only see an 11, a 5, and a 25.
Same.
Okay, we're gonna have to go off of my screen then, because Anethel rolled a 21, Jean has a 16, Edon has an 11, Zorloff a 7, and then Gil with a 5.
Yep.
Okay. That
Okay.
works.
So just listen for the call out.
Okay.
So Anethel first is going to roll a charisma check. Does not make it, unfortunately. But yeah, she is panicking at the current moment.
At least she can breathe.
Yeah, she can breathe. Then she's going to start slowly making her way around. Jean.
Right. I still don't know what's happening right now.
You're drowning in the middle of the ocean,
Right.
deep
You need
underwater.
Yeah.
And you
Can I?
need to make.
s- What do I need to roll? I'm sorry.
Con save, I think.
You have... no, the Constitution save is going to go every turn on Rose's turn.
Oh, my apologies.
How far up is the surface?
Hundreds of feet.
Hundreds of feet. You can barely see the light coming through the ocean. You are allowed a standard action. Or actually, you're allowed a full round, so you can move and do whatever you want.
Fuck.
It's a good thing I didn't level up the sheep. I did level up the old one, and I did pick up a good spell for this.
Is it possible to prestidigitation something from my mouth? To... How is it gonna work? I'm just gonna hold my breath and look around just to see where everyone's going, really. I just want to understand, like... Yeah, I'm just gonna try to understand what we're facing here.
Okay.
Drowning.
Edon.
Seeing the circumstance in which we find ourselves, Edon is surprisingly calm and pretty much accepted his fate and just floating.
Bruh.
He floats. All right, Zorloff.
Zorloff is going to swim up.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do I need to make a roll for that or what?
No, you just start swimming upwards.
Okay.
Gil. Aboleth's lung. Touching
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you can now breathe underwater.
Gil is now in its element. How big is the air bubble?
It's not an air bubble. You can now breathe
No,
water.
no, how big is the air bubble that?
Surrounds
Dave.
Anethel.
For Anathil,
Yeah.
it is just big enough to fit around her head and give her.
Oh, you gave Aneth an air bubble. I see.
It will provide her air that is breathable for 1 minute per level. So for me,
Oh.
because I'm one level fighter,
Yeah.
it's gonna be 4 minutes.
Yeah, because mine's an hour a level, so we got 5 hours.
You have 5 hours.
I want
That-
to point out.
I
Matt,
can
that-
cast it 3 more times.
I want to point out there's a sub addendum to that.
Yeah. I
spell.
can't breathe air. I know.
No. Below that.
Oh, all the creatures you touch. I just realized that too. Yeah, but that also means it gets divided equally. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. So let's actually retcon that a bit, Josh.
Sure.
Because I can do 5 hours, so I can give the other 4 idiots here all an hour, and myself an hour.
All right, so you guys are now no longer suffocating.
Gil
Well,
swims up.
except
And,
for Zorloff.
no, because Anethel has the air bubble, so I touch Rose, Edon. Because it's 5 hours I
How
have.
far is your swim speed?
60 feet.
Oh yeah, you can make it then. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I have a swim speed,
Okay.
unlike everyone else.
Okay, so yeah, Zorloff, Gil touches, like your back touches John, Edon, and Rose, and you guys are now capable of breathing underwater, and you are no longer suffocating.
What was it? Aquatic adaptation. I have a 30 feet. I have a 30 feet, but also I have the base,
I'm walking away from my
Spirit of
PC
the
for a sec, by
waters.
the way.
which gives me like
No
another
problem, man.
10 feet while swimming. So I got like 40 feet of a swim speed, basically.
What'd you say, Jinjo?
He's
He's
walking
walking
away
away.
for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're literally in my element.
I gotta look up that spell.
Whew.
What?
I gotta look up that spell.
Oh, this one?
Okay. Please put in there that will negates
Oh, yeah, sorry, I did forget about that.
and that it does affect off of spell resistance, because otherwise you could just touch people and be like, "Ha! Now you can't breathe."
You're right.
Yeah, there's actually a really fucked up combination between that and another spell that basically gives creatures aquaphobia.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to know
I
about
fixed it,
that.
Cody. Don't worry. All right,
Um,
yeah. No, we all have an
Basically,
hour
you
to
make
breathe.
basically, you make it so that way they are afraid of the water, so they will refuse to go into the water.
But they
But
need
at
water
the
to
same
breathe.
time, yeah, but at the same time, they can't breathe without it, so you suffocate them on land.
All right, Batman.
That sounds awesome. I don't want to try that.
I've tried it before. It's hard to pull off because Aboleth's Lungs is a 2nd level spell, and Hydrophobia is a 3rd level spell. So you
It
have
would
to
be-
beat the DCs, and the DCs there are pretty low.
It
Yeah.
would be a very very good torture technique.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can all breathe.
Woo!
Woo!
Well, thank you for the quick thinking.
Gil kind of starts doing like some kind of sign language thing.
We can breathe air.
We can breathe air. Doesn't mean sound will travel.
He gets a point.
Actually, sound travels through water.
It does. Pathfinder rules, it does.
Does it really?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Matt thinking about real world physics.
Yeah, Pathfinder
right.
said, "Fuck all that."
Get your real world physics out of my
physics.
fantasy role
My
playing game.
sincere apologies. We did do the Avalon's elbow.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Gil. All right. So, Anathil, are we in your dream?
What the hell's going on?
I really hope this is her dream, or at least a dream.
I'm not so sure.
Zorloff, this is the thing that happens every now and then. You get used to it.
I really hope you're right. I'm really scared.
It's okay. We're not in any mortal danger yet.
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 I don't know. You have no reason to think I'm lying. Well, I guess there's only one logical option.
Swim up.
Yep.
Yeah, summing up is the most logical logical thing we could do.
Zorlaf will start swimming up.
All right. So, as the party begins slowly swimming upwards,
Well, everyone slowly, but me. I like to point out Gil is like very effortlessly swimming in the water.
Well, good for him.
no, as everybody is beginning to swim slowly up, and Gil is holding himself back to stay with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
What I'm doing while everybody's moving up, I'm moving up as well, but I'm pulling out my winter gear.
And Cody, it's interesting that you do that, because just as you're starting to pull out your winter gear, the temperature of the water drops to almost a freezing temperature.
Yikes, my left arm. Yikes.
And what I'm doing with the winter gear is I start tying it up.
Fuck, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Oh wait, do we have our equipment? I
Hey.
always thought we didn't have our equipment.
You guys
in
all
here.
have your equipment.
Oh, okay. You know what Gil does? He starts handing out flotation devices.
That works.
What?
I was
Gil
going to
carries
build one.
3 flotation devices on him just in case.
Why? He's a...
I'm a sailor.
I was going to make one.
I didn't even know you were a sailor, but this is news to me. Holy shit, okay,
Hand
cool,
on over
dude.
here.
So Gil's gonna Drag's making his own. So I'm gonna give one to Zorlov. I'm gonna give one to John, and I'm gonna give one to Anathil or no, John's a good one. Zorlov, Rose, and Anathil.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to tie mine onto, or I'm going to tie one onto Anathil. Tie one onto myself. Are they already inflated?
I don't
Is
know
it
what
pull
we're.
a string and they auto-inflate?
So it's one of
You
those
have to
things
blow them
where
up?
I'm not sure what the inflation device we're using because Matt's brain's like there's a lot of different types of flotation devices. So I want Josh's call on this one in all honesty.
Pull the string.
Hold the string? Okay. Nothing happens
Alright.
because there's no air.
Yeah, Zorlov basically rips the string out of the thing. He wants out of this nightmare.
So Zorlov, as you yank out of the string, you suddenly feel it go extremely loose, and you hear a snap.
You just broke the flotation device. Blended.
I'm scared, okay? Leave me alone.
So I look at Rose and I'm like, Rose, can you cast air bubble again?
Anathil is the only person who currently will have a difficulty breathing because she is not having the lung thing.
Well, I mean, yes, I can.
How many times can you do it?
4 more times this day.
How many?
4 more times this day.
Okay. Can you cast it on my winter gear? It
Oh.
says you can cast it on an object. When you
Well,
cast it on
Yes, I can.
when you cast it on it, I will capture the air inside and it will pull me up. Because
Oh.
what does air do? It goes up.
Whoa,
Well,
science, man.
I like your idea.
Alright, that's science time.
Eat on the science, cunt.
Good job.
You're funny.
Is that TOS?
No,
Fucking
he's still
knows.
screaming.
As
Oh,
you
I
all,
guess,
as
Airflow.
you're all scrambling to get these flotation devices working, so that way y'all can get back up to the surface,
Except for me.
a chill runs up your spines as you all hear coming from below you a voice that none of you wanted to hear right now. Rasp, sharp, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Come back.
Oh, please don't tell me it's who I think it is.
Okay. Zerlov, upon hearing that, he will bolt upwards. He will just start booking it as fast as his 5-foot frame can carry him. He doesn't give a fuck.
Is anybody going to confirm what you guys just heard?
Gil's gonna look down.
Oh yeah, definitely
Absolutely not.
definitely looking down.
Noping
There's
the fuck out of there.
As if hovering on solid air, the creature of nightmares, staring up at you all, its twisted face smiling from ear to ear, eyes wide open. As it opens its mouth again, it says, "Don't leave us."
And on that note, here goes Olaf. You're gonna swim speed of 20. Swim.
Thank you. Wait. Is that a touch spell?
Yeah, I swim over to you and touch you.
And he just starts booking it like not like
Zorloff,
let
make me a
Huh?
reflex save.
okay. Let's see, 1 second. Reflex is under skills.
It's right by your will.
Well,
Wait.
that's if it doesn't get to choose if he does that or
No, it's something else going on.
okay.
Reflex. Oh, what'd I get?
Zorloff, you are just barely able to see a stream of bubbles shooting right in front of you. And then suddenly
Okay.
dashing in front of you, stopping your progression. Figure of shadows.
Could let's see.
I have a question, Josh. Are we supposed to be on the screen that you're seeing right now?
Oh my god, you guys are not even on the fucking screen. I'm dumb.
Oh my god, everything makes so much more sense
Oh,
now.
fucking hell. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Could I could
Thank
I
you, Dominic.
Thank you for calling that out, Jomini.
I was
could
just,
I
I was,
could I cast color spray on it?
You can attempt.
Okay.
Oh, so that's the creature. Okay.
there's 2.
It unfortunately passes.
Wait, oh, okay.
Then, suddenly, as if coming out of the darkness of the waters, more of the shadow figures appear. The creature of nightmares behind you calls out to you again, and it says, "We are family."
No.
No, thank you. I don't want to be your family. Fuck off.
I don't know what kind of inbred shit this is, but I'm out here.
Agreed.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Anathil, why did you take us to Ohio?
I just want to be in my cozy warm bed again. I don't want it around here.
Right. Rose, it is now your turn.
Hi.
No wonder the initiative order didn't carry over, Josh.
All right, you know what? I will go ahead. Let's just go ahead and re-roll the initiative.
Oh, that's fine. I just realized because we all got it on the other page, so.
I didn't have it on either page, so this works for me.
Alright. Let's see.
This totally works for me.
Hey, no arguing here.
Initiative roll.
Hey, Dominic, I like your roll.
Thanks, I like yours.
Oh, initiative. Yeah.
Ooh.
The hell? Wait.
Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea, where we
I-
meet SpongeBob.
I clicked initiative, right?
Yeah, you did. Your
Okay.
token. You didn't click on your token first.
Oh,
I got you.
thank
Good
you.
initiative.
Nice.
Gil and
Thanks.
John, who has the higher dexterity?
I got a natural 20.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20. Never mind.
Yeah.
Matt's going first.
No. Oh, okay. I was gonna say John has the higher initiative.
Do I?
No,
Yeah,
you guys rolled 22 each.
I know. I'm saying he has the higher dex. My bad.
You rolled a nat 20. You're going
Natural
first.
20.
All right, fair enough. So we got Shadowflex in front of us, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm probably the only one who actually can do shit underwater, so I'm gonna try and just yeet the javelin at him, yeet the trident at them, because I can actually still use all my weapons underwater.
Wait, we can do that?
No,
Certain people can use their weapons underwater.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
me specifically, I have the abilities to use my weapons underwater because
Mhm.
I am Aquaman.
Nice.
Yeet. Nope.
Nope, your
Oof.
trident whizzes by them.
And Nick returns.
John?
Just because I know we're in a dream. I'm guessing physics still apply. I'm guessing my gun wouldn't be able to fire properly down here.
Roll me a charisma check.
A charisma?
Are you going to try and shoot?
This is just.
Because you are now fully aware that you are in a dream.
Okay. Oh, I'm aware now. Would you say that I'm lucid dreaming?
No, you know you're in a dream, but because of the dreamscape and the way the dimension of dreams works, and Anathil's new feat, she calls out to you, fire. Just shoot them.
I'm gonna pull out my rifle, and because I'm binded to it by my magus, I'm going to use ranged spell strike with it. I'm gonna shoot the one in the middle, and I'm gonna hit it with a shocking grasp and the shot.
All right.
Shocking grasp, but dude, we're underwater.
That's the wrong one.
Oh yeah, that is definitely gonna hit. 8 points of piercing and 2 electricity.
I guess guns work underwater.
in this cape?
What's your caster level?
Mine?
Yeah.
2.
Okay. So that is correct.
All right, Zorloff, your turn.
I triple checked.
Yes. What? Yes.
The funny thing about fire spells underwater, it basically turns the fire into like a jet of like boiling water
Oh, that's cool.
because
Yeah.
magic.
Woo! Magics.
So
But-
you are still useful.
Yes.
But here's the thing. He's still in water, and he needs to have his vocal components for his spells.
Sound does travel underwater in Pathfinder.
I completely forgot about that. I'm a dumbass. I have the memory of goldfish.
All right, go ahead and use whatever spell you wanted to use.
Alright, let's see. See. Come on. Okay. Okay, so Zorlov is gonna go ahead and use fire breath. So what he's what he's gonna do is he's gonna take a deep breath in and hopefully exhale some fire. And let me just go ahead and do that.
17 DC. All right.
So, just a heads up, Zorloth. Basically, when it comes to casting spells that require vocal components, as long as you can speak the components, it doesn't need to be heard or anything like that. As long as you have the capability of speaking, you can still cast a spell.
Okay.
Yep. So you take a deep breath and let out what is supposed to be fire, but ends up as a large cone of just pure boiling bubbles. So, as the figure of Nightmares turn comes around, he slowly starts rising up to you all. And I need everyone to make me a will save.
Oh god, not this fucker again.
Wow, good shit, guys. Alright, so Jean and Edon are the only ones who fail this. As he floats up, he opens the mouth on top of his head opens up, and it lets out not exactly an ear-piercing scream, but a noise that is loud enough for you all to cover your ears in resistance. But Edon and Jean, all of you lose 2 to your charisma and dexterity.
Those who failed.
Yeah, those who failed lose 2 points to their charisma and dexterity. Yes, this thing deals stat damage.
Nice.
And then, as the shadow figures suddenly dash forward in the water. Dave,
Hi, what?
Does a 26 beat your CMD?
Yes.
Okay. So Dave, you are immediately grabbed by this shadow figure and it pulls you forward. You can see its white eyes and suddenly it cracks a smile on its face as it mimics something from your past. And it calls out to you, "Run, my rose." Matt, oh my god. 26, also.
CM what?
D.
Yeah, my CMD's only up 6 fucking teen.
Matt, you are also grabbed by your shirt. Same deal, brought forward. The smile cracks open and it mocks a familiar voice and it says, "You were not meant to obtain the bloodline."
My dad.
Drac. 24.
Yes, it works.
Again, pulls forward. Each of you are now grappled. Cracks a smile and he says, "Filthy murderer." Alright, Anethel. She is actually going to be moving very slightly because she can't really swim all that great. First, what she's gonna do, I need to make her a couple of checks. History, fuck me. Charisma, better. Actually, that's going to be a modified 20. Thanks to her new Lucid Dreamer feat. And then suddenly, through the waters, each of you are now going to be hearing Anethel's songs.
Ooh.
Inspire Courage is active.
Yay.
Nice.
Anethel is
Oh, yeah.
awake and aware now. Well, awake. She's lucid now.
Right, lucid dreaming.
Rose,
She's woke.
Hi.
you are currently grappled by this shadow creature.
Right.
You are currently grappled by this shadow creature, and it is mimicking your mother.
Without somatic components, does this have? Yes, it does. Okay, so that won't work.
Bless
Bless
you,
you.
Cody.
Thank you.
Liberating command. You are free of its grapple now.
Bless you. Oh, wait.
Since that is an immediate action,
18 is going to hit it. And your scythe is magic. You are dealing damage.
it is.
Alright, Drac. You are also held by this shadow creature.
So, Drac doesn't have his usual weapon in his hand. Being in the water, he didn't think he would be able to swing his dwarven mace. Instead, he has a spring blade.
Ah, projectiles.
No. A spring blade is basically a pocket knife, where if you push a button, blade pops out.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to press the pocket knife into my opponent and pop it out.
Alright, is this weapon magical?
No.
Alright, unfortunately with that, your hand and the blade both pass through it.
None of my weapons are magical.
You should really fix that.
Gil.
All right. Well, he's holding on to me. That means I can touch him.
Don't shock yourself, though.
I'll be fine.
Famous last words.
Fucking grasp is gonna do damage.
Of all the fucking, the amount of damage I can do.
John, your turn.
I'm guessing he's within melee now, right?
Yeah. He is holding on to Edon right now.
I'm gonna shocking grasp him directly this time.
Alright.
Damn, that's some shitty damage.
Four electricity damage. Zorloff, your turn.
Okay, so, alright, so since Orloff is being grappled...
Zorloff is not grappled.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so... which one of our party members is struggling to swim?
Pretty much everybody who wasn't enchanted by magic. Everybody can breathe. But I think only Gil, you... Who else was touched with,
I only touched one person with Slipstream.
Slipstream? Yeah, it's just you and Gil that have a 60-foot swim speed right now.
No, he only has a 20.
20? Okay.
I have two other things in my class and race that make my swim speed more.
Okay.
You do know everybody has a 5-foot swim speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does have a 5-foot swim speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's see. Let's see, Zorloff is going to go ahead and... Zorloff is gonna go ahead and touch him with,
I'll be back
with
in 1 sec.
with a touch of combustion. And being that it's a touch spell, do I still need to roll for an attack or no?
Yes, it's still going to be a touch attack.
Okay. Let me just go ahead, roll d20. Oh. An 8 does not hit, does it?
With your bonuses... No.
That's okay. So with his, let's see. With his bonus action, can he still continue moving up, or, ascending?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, yeah. He goes ahead and ascends.
Alright. The creature of nightmares continues to move upwards. And then finally he reaches Gil.
Oh.
Gil, with you still being grappled by this one creature, by this shadow creature, the creature of nightmares just simply places its one hand on its shoulder and its other on your chest as it slowly starts to lean inwards. And you can feel yourself almost feeling hopeless. You start thinking it's not worth fighting anymore. As it slowly starts to lower its head down for its massive jaws to open up now, and it's slowly going to start moving towards Gil. The rest of you, who are not being grappled, which everybody actually is, never mind. Except Dave. Dave, next to you, you can all see this happening as the creature of nightmares is slowly starting to go towards Gil. You can see its hand that is on Gil's chest is slowly starting to be absorbed by Gil's body.
It's starting the what, Josh?
Huh?
It's starting the what?
It's slowly starting to be absorbed into Gil's body.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, so since all of you are still grappled by these guys,
Pretty sure I broke free.
yeah. Drac, you take 12 points of damage. Gil, you are taking 22.
All right.
And Dave, 14 doesn't hit your CMD.
No.
Ouchie, Josh. Ouchie.
Matt, there is a lot of shit going on with you right now.
I'm well aware. Call the midlife crisis, Josh. You ever get one?
Yes.
That's shocking.
So,
Listen, you never know what midlife is.
That's true.
So, as this is all happening, suddenly Anathil goes ahead and switches from her song, and then it immediately starts scraping her higher strings. And it echoes throughout the ocean. Throughout this screeching, suddenly, streams of bubbles come rushing all around you, the party, and the shadow figures. And then one collides with the one that's next to Rose. Then the one that's holding Edon, as you are released then. Noticing what's going on, the creature of nightmares lets go of Gil and slowly backs away. And then another stream of bubbles slams into the other shadow figure in front of Gil. All forcing them to dissipate back into the darkness. As you all turn to face the creature of nightmares, now alone. From underneath it, rising from the bottom of the ocean, you see what appears to be a giant claw wrap itself around the creature of nightmares and shut it within him and pulls it into the depths.
But you're doing Anathil?
I have no idea.
So the crab wasn't you.
No.
Keep doing it. Whatever it is. It's working.
Make me perception rolls.
Actually, it tracks. I'm the only one who's probably been under the water looking at things before.
Reflex, fortitude, range.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna think I'm an idiot.
I need a perception roll from you real fast.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Gills?
Oh.
Since- And then it's in between.
Underneath skills, third paragraph, second option.
What Josh
Oh,
said.
thank you.
Holy fucking perception.
Nice.
Can't fucking believe this. I should know this already. Damn it.
All right.
It's fine, man.
Anethil and Gil. You guys are staring down at the bottom to where the creature of nightmares was dragged down. And what looks to be from the depths as well. You are able to see what appears to be a large face with several glowing, like aqua glowing eyes. And below it appears to be a giant, almost octopus-like creature, as tentacles are thrashing throughout the water. Meanwhile, Zorloff, you happen to glance back upwards towards the sky, and you're seeing that the light is getting brighter.
That.
So he naturally goes up to it. What? What is...
So what are the rest of you all doing?
Gil is going to stare down at the thing in the ocean. It seems odd and yet so familiar.
By now, Jean, Drac, and Rose notice that Gil and Anethil are looking downwards. And you guys can now also see this giant set of eyes and thrashing tentacles at the bottom.
We should probably get moving.
And then
Agreed.
suddenly, Gil, or who else speaks Aquan? Nobody else but Gil, right?
No, that is legitimately just mine.
All right, so Gil, in Aquan. And for the rest of you, it just sounds like a bunch of blubs and bubbles.
Mhm.
Yeah, Aqua's meant to be spoken underwater.
Gil, from what you can hear in a low, booming voice, speaks these words to you. Wronged you have been. My blessing I give to you. Then suddenly, shooting from below the ocean, a tentacle wraps itself around Gil and then swiftly pulls him down into the depths towards this creature as the Aquan eyes slowly begin to sink back down into the darkness.
Zoop!
And then by then, the light, Zorloff, you are completely now engulfed in the light, as the rest of you suddenly notice that the light is getting brighter and brighter.
Mhm.
And once it fully engulfs you all, you wake up.
I wake up startled, shocked, and in a panic.
Do we
So-
remember this stream?
You do not.
Nope.
Gil,
Hey,
as you wake up, you suddenly feel awful.
I throw up.
Suddenly, Adam stands up and he walks on over to Gil and he pats you on the back and he says, "Friend, are you okay?"
Do I remember anything, Josh?
You do not.
Okay.
You are unfortunately going to be under fatigue.
Alright.
Are we all fatigued?
No, just Gil.
It's funny, because I even have the ring of substance, which technically...
And do we still get the negatives from the failed will save?
No, those are only in Dreamland, I think.
Fair enough.
I'm fine. I'm just... I put money on that we were pulled into a dream last night. Considering how my head feels.
Beyond the other side of the wall, you just hear thunk.
Very loud thunk.
Meanwhile, on the girl's side, Dave, as you wake up startled and in a panic, not remembering what's going on, you glance over to Anithil, who suddenly has her mouth filled up and she starts spitting, like almost throwing up water. It completely drenches her as she slowly starts to wake up, coughing and gasping for air.
Ooh, the downside's to lucid dreaming.
Suppose so. I'd go over to try and comfort her and whatever I can do.
And she pushes you away and she's like, "My diary. Get my diary."
I'd go into her bag and get her diary.
And then of course she picks up the diary, takes a deep breath. Bonk!
Guild's gonna hold himself up using his trident and go over to the girl's door and knock.
Anithil's gonna slowly get up and answer the door. Gil, the door opens up to Anithil just drenched in water. Like, still dripping. Her hair is soaked.
Does it specifically smell like seawater?
It smells like salt water.
Did you go for a swim last night? You smell like the sea.
No. A dream. There was
I
another...
assume, considering I have a headache, that's enough to kill me.
And she's like gonna start like looking over you, or she's gonna be like, "Are you okay? Are you?"
I mean, I'm tired, a little sore, but I don't see why I wouldn't be not okay. Unless did something happen? Should I be worried?
She's like still like trying to compile herself and says, "Oh, you were taken by some like octopus monster."
Can I acknowledge that?
It was big, aquan eyes, and I'm guessing spoke to you? Something?
Oh. All of you didn't understand it. There's very few languages that would have been.
I'm gonna actually make her roll a linguistics check at a high DC to see if she can imitate what she said.
Come on, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Hey, it's 12.
It's still a pretty good check. She was able to like blurt out a couple bits and pieces of what you were told.
What was I told? Josh, what did she say?
Shut the fuck up, Matt. Wronged you were blessing something or other. By now everybody is fully awake.
Yeah, and
I was wrong.
Oh.
Cody, you can heal yourself as well.
the only thing I was gonna say was Orloff is just startled and he's shaking like a leaf.
Unfortunately,
Well, you don't
Zorloff, you have no memory of this dream.
Well, yeah, all he knows is he had a bad dream. Or wait, does he even know that?
You can detest that it was a bad dream.
Okay, that works.
So, from what I gathered, I don't even need your book. We were underwater, given the salt water you spewed up. Something attacked us, and then some weird crab, octopus, aquan thing said I was wronged, and something about giving me power.
The sounds of it.
Hell of a night. Ugh. He rubs his temples. Rose, are you awake?
Yes, I am.
What's the quickest way to get a message to Opal and or Noctis for you?
Ale. But not in this town.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to find a mage then. No, we can't use a mage. I'm gonna walk into the room real quickly and close the door behind me, leaning against it. Because when pressing Atom, that's his name by the way, on more information, he was in a box of 30 other Warforged, all with the same mark on the back of their neck. meaning that those 30 warforged were all going to the Kings of Chaos, meaning that they have an army of a platoon of 30 warforged for whatever they want.
Well, that definitely sounds like it's quite a predicament.
Something we can discuss over breakfast.
Agreed.
Yes,
Now,
please,
if you don't mind, Gil, and she like holds up her arms, I'd like
Yep.
to, you know.
Yep, I'm leaving.
And
No, go Zoroth.
not again. Go ahead. Go.
Oh, no, I was just mumbling to myself.
Oh, well, funny thing, Zorloff was just mumbling to himself too. See, it's weird. He knows he's scared, but he wants to know what he was so scared of. Why he's shaking like a leaf.
Well, that'll be discussed once everybody changes, and then makes their way down to the main part of the inn for breakfast.
I would like to say at this point, I think Adam would be dressed as Edon,
Yes.
and Edon is in his new threads.
Yes.
Does New Thread Edon wear a mask?
Yes, I am wearing the fox mask that I used during the
The ball?
ball.
Okay.
Anathel's just gonna go ahead and place her diary on the table. And she's gonna say, "It came back."
It? Meaning... It?
Meaning,
That creature.
Ugh.
which one?
What was that thing?
And she opens the diary again. It shows an image of the creature of nightmares, the shadow creatures and the water, and then what appears to be the giant aquan eyes with little tentacles, kind of like a little illithid, it looks like.
An illithid. I've never seen one so big.
I don't think it was an illithid. They don't grow that large.
Yes, but what could it have been then? Obviously something to do with the ocean by the looks of things.
No idea.
Hey, Josh.
What's up?
Me being me, would I have any knowledge of this? Potentially?
Knowledge. History. Religion. No, religion. I'll grant you religion.
Could I give it a gander, Josh?
Sure.
What are you thinking? Religion, history?
Religion or history.
Alright, well, they're the same for me. Nope. History class taught me nothing.
So, Dave, you are able to detest that, like, during this time, since the knowledge that the gods have left the realm, you are aware of certain guardians that also watch over Avalon in place of the gods. And one of them happens to be the guardian of the ocean. Whether or not you remember his name is up to you.
I would think it would be something Opal would have taught me. It's kind of important church knowledge.
Not really, considering that the Pharasmian church doesn't really bother with the Titans or the Kaiju.
The only person who around on the plane who probably even bothers with the kaiju nowadays is William.
True.
Probably.
Buddy old dervis of mine.
I don't know. If it was something that Opal never really pressed me to remember, then I wouldn't have. I'd only really remember whatever pertinent or important information needed to be remembered about.
Fair enough.
So do you say what you know out loud at least?
Yeah, I would say that I would say what I know.
Hmm.
Would I know that this is one of those things, Josh?
Possible.
All right, then I'll pose it. I'll pose it as a.
Theory?
I'm unsure, but this is a potential that it could be one of the type.
Well, luckily, we're heading to a library. The best library, so we can do more investigation about that.
And that is absolutely true.
On a side note, salt water?
What?
What
about-
about what about saltwater?
Where did that salt water come from?
I
Okay, I may have tried something.
What did you try?
The last time that we had a dream like this, I was told that I am able to start controlling parts of the dream. Like, for example, I pulled a flower out of the dreams. I wanted to see, well, if I can pull something else out of the dreams.
and so you decided to swallow a bunch of seawater.
It was the most common thing available. I didn't think I would
Nice.
nearly suffocate myself. I would nearly drown myself.
You are very lucky that I'm a trained healer.
But I think I'm starting to understand what that lady is telling me.
Oh?
Hmm?
About the whole dream control thing. Lucid dreaming, I think it's called?
Would Zerlov know anything about lucid dreaming or no?
Probably not, no.
Fair enough. Lucid.
It's not something
Dreaming?
of common knowledge.
Yeah, it's not very common.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, knowing that you're in a dream while you're asleep. It's
That.
probably the only reason why I'm the only one who remembers these things.
That's
Hmm.
Wish I could
a
remember
little
some of them.
scary. And you can just do this at will?
Not at will.
I wish.
Not yet at will. Just randomly happens. I mean, there was a theory that they were prophetic, but
Ooh. I feel seasick.
I don't know. Well, there's just so much we have to do when we get to the library.
Yeah, we should divide into research teams for different things.
Yeah, that sounds like the best bet for us to do.
I call Arcana, Zerlov just says.
Well, we'll all have a place in what it is that we research. I'm more heavily into the religious stuff. That said, out of everyone here, I think the people that are least inclined to be in a library would be you, Drac, and John. Now, why don't the two of you group up together?
I mean, I might not be good at researching magics and stuff like that, but perhaps I should research into like magic items.
Guild
Equipment for us?
registries.
That could help.
Yeah, that would be a That would be a boon.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll put this on the back burner like everything else. Let's get going. We got a ship to catch.
Yes.
That we do.
What time of day is it, Josh?
I'd say it's about 9 o'clock-ish. You guys got plenty of time to eat. Do whatever you gotta do before you get onto the ship. Pass Adam to the Serpent Syndicate, and then get on the ship.
Okay. Bye,
So-
Adam.
After a brief meal, you guys start making your way down to the docks, where you guys can see your ship getting loaded up with the final crates and such. And Edon, you happen to see a couple of figures just talking amongst each other, like looking bored and like they're waiting for someone.
I grab Adam by the arm as like, we'll be right back. Well, one of us will be. And I approach him with Adam dressed as me.
Cody, how tall are you?
I have it here. I'm 5'11". No,
Wow,
wait.
this actually
Yeah,
works.
5'11".
So as you approach, the guys look at each other, they nod to each other, and they stand up and they walk up to you guys and say, "All right, this must be the guy." All right, and he holds out a hand to Adam. Thank you, Drac. I appreciate your help.
Then I speak up. It's like, yeah, wrong guy.
Oh, oh, clever, very well. He goes ahead and he shakes your hand. So, big guy, what's your name? My name is Adam. All right, Adam. Stay quiet. Stick to us. We'll get you to Father Ndur. But first, would you mind coming with us to go talk to a couple of our bosses as well? I see no problem, as long as I reach Father Ndur. We'll make sure you get there. Alright.
A out of game quip here.
Sure.
Wouldn't it be funny if we just sent a nuclear bomb to Father Ndur to blow itself up?
That would certainly turn the tide of many things.
That would cause us to be war criminals.
As if that's nothing new.
Zoroff, we've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt.
As if that's
Some of us
nothing
were
new with this
imprisoned by the
group.
gods because of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I have been a bioterrorist in this world before.
Okay. To be fair, Zorlov doesn't know about y'all's
Previous
history.
exploits.
Yes.
That's fair enough. Alright,
No
so
argument.
from there, Adam is then going to go with the Syndicate. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly add him to your casting crew.
Honestly, my brain completely autocorrected that
Ugh,
sentence.
pardon me.
Casting couch. I am so sorry, Josh.
Okay, you're fine.
Don't be
Alright.
sorry.
So,
It's
Adam
absolutely true.
So Adam is now safe and sound with the Serpent Syndicate. All right. So
Yay.
as you guys are starting to,
You know what I just realized?
Hmm.
The
What?
Serpent Syndicate this time is our White Lotus.
yeah,
We always
we'll
have.
we'll
I'm
explain in a
getting-
minute.
I'm guessing another moving company.
Basically.
Much more, but okay. Anyway, so as you guys are starting to get ready to go on the ship, you know, Captain calls out. He's like, "All right, all passengers on board. Let's go. We gotta go."
Hi, sir.
Everyone their tickets.
And as you guys are punching into your tickets, you hear one of the shipmates call out, "Incoming wave!" As a wave rolls up and crashes onto the dock, and spraying you guys with salt water. And then suddenly, Gil, your trident that you're still leaning onto suddenly begins to glow. And you hear it speak. Oh,
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
what a wake-up call. And then that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Bruh.
Okay.
On a talking trident.
Okay. Crud, I forgot
Fuck,
your
okay.
real name. Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh, I just want to say, I love that. I love that boss fight. It felt like something from Final Fantasy. I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. I loved it. Where did you get the inspiration for that?
Actually, the inspiration for the Creature of Nightmares comes from the League of Legends champion Fiddlesticks.
That's
Huh.
why his voice sounded so familiar. I knew it.
Fucking nerd.
Yep.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's session as the new friend of the Dreamcatchers, Adam, is on his way to Father Endur, and now more questions are arising with Anathil's dreams. And now Gil's talking trident.
Sounds like a bad setup to a joke.
So, I hope you all enjoyed today's session because this took me a while to plan out. But I'm glad that I was able to make it work and display it as it was. It didn't actually go as bad as I thought it was. I had maps fail on me before session today, so we're doing pretty good.
Ugh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for episode 26, as some of the questions are going to be answered as the Dreamcatchers begin to make their way to the first page Grand Library.
And oh, so many more are going to be asked.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Thank you all so much
Oh,
for
yeah.
watching, and I will see you guys next week at the Silent Table. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Have a good night, everyone. I love you all so very much.